Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go.
Hi.
Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody.
And I am Aminata. Jody, we already gave away our background for later. Oh, no.
Well, no, we got to switch over to
Let's just go back to Coyote Pass, shall we? Let's just go back to Coyote Pass for now. We got a whole bunch of backgrounds ready for the episode.
It's our safe space. It's where we got to be.
I feel good in the pod.
Thank you all for joining us live. Remember to hit, smash, click that subscribe. You like it, you share it, all that good stuff. We have a ton of hot topics today, like a lot. We considered
every time I logged into our list, there was I was like, Jesus, but they're all short little things. So it's going to be little spurts of hot topics.
Yeah. We have little updates on our personal life and our little Figaro. I call him Figaro.
Yeah, that's not really my personal life, but yes, cat update, of course.
Lots of new docs, Jerry Springer, Natalia Grace, Bam,
Bam.
Food on our list, like actual food, some housewives, lots of good stuff. And then, of course, Browntown. The Browns have been in and about town, so we'll be diving into that.
We're splitting the episodes. Is that what you were about to say?
I was just going to say that. We are going to be splitting the episodes, if you're listening on audio, in 2 parts. That way you can, split it into 2 episodes, listen to just hot topics, listen to just the recap. So if you're listening on audio, get ready to listen to part 2 coming up after this one.
Yeah, the second part is just the recap, and Hot Topics in Browntown will always be part 1.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jen W, for the super sticker. Thank you.
We're gonna do some housekeeping really quick.
Yes, please.
Okay. Wait, should I play the thingy? We never do.
Yeah, let's do it. That kitchen counter gives me such anxiety. Robin's
I cannot with it. All right, what do we got?
I'm in the middle of painting again, and my kitchen counter looks like that, and I can't imagine living like that, actually. Coming up on Patreon this week, let's just get right to it. We have season 12, episode 8, The Truth Comes Out. This would be where our precious baby Isabel goes to the scoliosis boot camp, where where Cody and Christine, to be fair, have decided that an exercise ball is going to cure Isabel's scoliosis.
But the best part of the episode is that at one point, Isabel is seen walking around with a strawberry shortcake ice cream bar, and we both broke it down for quite a while.
Actually, she has the drumstick. Her friend.
Oh yes, okay.
Has the strawberry shortcake ice cream.
I bet Isabel wishes she'd gone for it, because you don't often go for that. But I mentioned how I had one in college once in my life, and I remember specifically it being so good. So you know what I did? I fucking went to No Frills and I bought a whole box of them. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Those are so delicious.
Just as good as I by the way. Check it out. Okay.
They sure are. Over on Girl Dinner, we stuck our toe into lots of different boards on Reddit. Am I the asshole? Confessions. Maybe a little scoop on our thoughts on other people, places, pods, etc.
Silent scrolling for a couple days of the week, and I was like asking Jody, what are some really good Reddit threads? So obviously I've been spending some time in the juiciest Reddit thread out there, and boy does it deliver every day.
It sure does. And in case you're wondering what Girl Dinner is, every week we're like, we just talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Can I address Girl Dinner really quick? First of all, hot off the presses. Somebody just posted on Facebook that at TJ Maxx, which I don't know if we have in Canada, let me know. But there is a sweater, a pink sweater that says girl dinner on it with a big cupcake. And I will pay for shipping and handling. We both need that, Jody.
I'm gonna be going to my TJ Maxx. Don't
get me one.
worry.
But get an extra.
Oh, if I find it,
it's gonna be so tiny, and then it'll be tight on me.
It'll probably be like this sweater that is actually, I think this is also from TJ Maxx, and it's fucking cropped. Why is everything cropped?
Everyone's showing those bellies these days. I can never.
Well, I can't go outside. Like, I won't even stand up in this. This is for this chair only, and then it comes off because it cuts off
for this pod only.
Yes,
great. And also, the other girl dinner thing is that somebody was like, "Oh my gosh, I heard the girl dinner theme somewhere, and like they stole it from you, Amanda." And I just was under the impression that everyone knew that that was an existing TikTok noise. I did not write that. That was like, because obviously my TikTok is suited for me. So it's a lot of gross food. So I was just seeing that all over the place. But I didn't write that. I stole that from whoever that was and then made Jody sing it.
Yeah. So sorry. I'm just, thank you, Shannon. Yes, we want the whole shirt. I'm paying for the top half and the bottom.
Sometimes I raise my arms up here.
Well, it's like, yeah. Okay, I'm not even joking you. It's like right here.
I have shorter ones than that.
Oh,
no
God.
other human will ever see.
Pair that with the mom jeans that are high-waisted, supposed to be cute. What do we wear?
We're not allowed to be comfortable. I'm in sweatpants.
I hate it. Okay, so also, we actually happened upon a great show recommended to us by Costa, I believe. It's a
Costa's bookshelf on TikTok. If TikTok, we're gonna address TikTok in a second, but go check out Costa's bookshelf.
British English show. We know the difference between Great Britain, UK, English. You don't need us to explain it to you
on a map, all right?
But this show is from there, and it's like gonna be one of my favorite shows ever. I'm gonna binge it.
37 episode 1, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. So good. So check that out. Also check out our merch shop. Remember, when you sign up for Patreon, you get all our back episodes of everything. So really, there's probably thousands of episodes, just like there's thousands of trees. There's an episode for every time Cody fell a tree in his life.
And also I have written on our thing, and I just actually remembered it in big bold letters, pimp out TRP. Guys, all of our backlog episodes from 2019 to like 2022 are all in a separate Patreon. It's like $4 a month, and it's just
on like 6 years, 5, 6
yeah
years.
And there's some good. Fat Camp is only on there, and also if you just do that, I still post the new episodes to there too. So if you just want TRP, go check that out. But there's some really good backlog episodes over there. It's a TRP total request, but I don't know, you know how to search shit on Patreon. You'll find it.
patreon.com/TRPod. Check it out. Great. And thank you to all of you who are supporting us that way. So yeah, go check it out. Let's get into what's been going on. The biggest news. Tell us.
Sorry, I just happened to actually be on the video part, and I was like, let's hit it. Guys,
let's do it.
They got adopted.
That's a great photo. And as you know, like even looking at cats, I'm anaphylactic. So
yeah,
this is big. He really is cute.
Okay, so we all know that the family came, and I got to participate in like basically a TikTok
little boy thingy.
Little fingies. Like Walter may have bit the little boy and traumatized him for life, but the boy apparently was still talking about Walter like in a good way afterward. But like it was pretty clear by his body language that he did not want to be touched. But anyway, we're all good. But the parents were like, "What? How, do you guys like Fig?" It was very much like they didn't know. The kids didn't know that they were there to meet a cat that would be theirs. They've never had a cat before in this house, so like I drove Fig over. And they all 4 of them, they were like, come in, and they were all just like lined up, and they were so excited, and they had like this like state-of-the-art litter box, this like fountain, this huge cat tree, and it was just so cute. Fig was like, bye,
see ya,
like, are you still here? He doesn't give a fuck. Also, the other thing with this is that I am corresponding with the dad of the family, which makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, a little different.
I'm talking to like a straight married dude. And he's like, okay with it, but I still gonna be like, can I have your wife's phone number so I can correspond with her? Anyway.
Yeah, it's still like you're talking to your friend's dad.
It totally is. And this guy's definitely like my age or
Like,
younger.
hi,
But
Mr. Miller.
he seems very happy. They're going to rename him Oscar, which I think is really cute. Very classic. And it is kind of a sassy name.
Yeah, I like it.
I just also wanted to show this hilarious picture of Fig when I took him to get neutered because he looks so great. Fucked up. It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's so good. It's like Toonsis, the driving cat. That's amazing.
Oh my God. They Jody was there when they called me. I was like, I don't have to pick up Fig till about 2, and they called it. Where were we starting? 10 o'clock. They're like, you can just come get him now.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah. Well, first of all, thank you, Ashley, for the super sticker. You're amazing, so generous. Yeah, we like paused or something, and they called, and they're like, oh yeah, he's doing great. He's out of surgery. Everything went well. Normally they're just sleeping after surgery. And I went there and I checked on him, but no, he is wide awake. He's just standing there right in the cage.
No rush or anything, but he is standing on the side of the cage, swiping at everyone that walks by, but don't rush at all.
Wide awake. He is ready to go. So, no rush or anything, but
then anyway, now he's got other family stuff, but it's like this really nice big house. Like he moved up in the world, so yay! And so I don't know who I'm going to get next, but I think I'm going to end up with this nervous dog named Jazzy, who is also a Jack Russell Chihuahua, who has been very difficult to rehome. So I'm like, I think I can take on this challenge.
Yeah, little boot camp, Latrice and Walter boot camp. George will be like, whatever. Yeah, just one more time, because this is, I want to just like make just Fig a sticker. Like, just crop everything out. Just,
meow! He was just screaming.
Oh, that is a CSI. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So anyway, I thought for anyone who cares, yay, another successful situation where I ended up not keeping the animal.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
all right, how about you? What do you got?
I still think you're going to keep one. So we are repainting our main floor. When we moved in, we ended up painting. We had to paint the ceilings because they had the ceilings, the wall, all this like gray color, fresh start. We went a little bit too light. It ended up looking like more like an off-whitey yellow. And it's like a big main floor, high ceilings, tracings. Like it is a job. So we did that yesterday and Saturday, and we're all really, really sore. Like, you'd be surprised how sore going up and down a ladder that's 2 or 3 steps is.
I don't think I could.
I can barely move. I'm so sore. Ugh. But yeah, just decorating the house. That's kind of fun stuff. Went to antique stores, got lots of antiques and fun stuff. I have a surprise for you later to show you as well. But before we get any further, I know this was breaking news last week during the show. Justin Trudeau.
Yes.
Now, as an expert in Canadian politics, do you want to tell us what's going on here?
Okay, well, I did find out actual information. It seems he did legalize marijuana, so that is one good thing that everyone can universally say, all right, good job. Now, I know nothing about this man. I didn't start following politics until I lived in the States and during the Trump cycle. But I guess that he has control over the media. This is from people that are more, I don't know. Everyone's pretty liberal. Anyway, whatever. What I know, he pays off the media. Said the press is very much only allowed to talk nicely about him. And I was like, oh, isn't that what goes on in the US too? We don't talk about that over here. I don't know. If you guys like Trudeau, that's fine. I don't really care about the politics stuff. But I did watch his resignation speech, and it was so annoying. And I was like, I don't like you. He's like,
is that what he's giving right here?
Yeah. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, I have chosen to step down. I gathered my family and I told my children, I'm stepping down.
Is he the one that's married?
Huh?
Is he the one that's married to someone much older? And they were together when he was 16.
I don't even know that. I'm basing my whole opinion based on that speech and how performative it was and how annoying I found that to be.
No, I used to think he was hot. Stitch and Bitch, you're saying he's hot. I used to think the same thing. But now that I'm really looking at him,
he's a little too earnest.
Oh, wait, this is Macron? I don't know.
What's Macron?
Is that a different person? That's a French president.
This is Justin Trudeau.
They're saying it's the French president. I don't know.
This is Justin Trudeau, but
everyone's saying it's Macron in France.
Okay. Well, can I look up a picture of Macron?
I was gonna say I remember him looking much different. Oh my god, people are like,
no, this is not Macron
from France is the one. Okay, so Macron from France is the president who married the former teacher. Okay. Thank you.
Jesus.
This is not Macron. This is Trudeau. You guys, listen.
I would have typed in Justin Trudeau to get this picture.
I only have so much space in my brain for any sort of politics of men we do and don't like.
It wouldn't have been surprising if I fucked that up that much. Anyway, he's annoying in his resignation speech. But thank you for legalizing marijuana and gay marriage. Did you do gay marriage? Maybe. Anyway, he did post this, and I think these are always funny. This is an Instagram story that he posted. I always love it when he posts something. He always has to post it in French. So there was this, and then the one right after it was this, but written in French.
Fancy.
It says, "There isn't a snowball's chance in hell." I kind of don't like that he's swearing.
Oh.
I feel like a person of power should not swear.
Double hockey sticks.
Yeah. It shows both chance in hell that Canada would become part of the United States. Workers and communities in both our countries benefit from being each other's biggest trading and security partner. Okay. Well,
so break that down what does that mean? Explain to us.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm glad to know that we won't be part of the States.
So who's going to be the next?
I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know what happens. I was just annoyed by his resignation.
You know what we should do every week? We should do like a Canadian corner.
Oh, we should do a Canada corner.
Yes, and you can give us a political update. You could call Daphne. You could call Don. You can call Ron. You can just tell us what's going on in Canada. What do they have at the picking?
They used to have these commercials that would air called like Our Canadian Heritage or something, and you'd learn stuff. You'd learn that basketball was actually created in Canada, which even as a kid, I'm like, I don't really think that's true.
Sure.
That's what they said.
Huh.
I don't buy it. But anyway, Winnie the Pooh. Okay, well, that was it. Justin Trudeau, you're out of here.
Okay, well,
keep marijuana legal.
Rhyming with Justin Trudeau. Joe Schmo.
God.
Tell us about it.
Joe Schmo. Okay, Janice Sims posted, and actually we picked her thing for TRP for next week, which I think is Another Period. I've never heard of it, but it looks good. Anyway, she posted, Joe Schmo Show is back January 21st on TBS. We have a lot of DVR alerts today, guys. And I loved the Joe Schmo Show. Somebody gave it to us to do on TRP a couple of years ago, and then I binged every season of this.
Yeah, you really loved that.
Oh my God, I loved it. I cried a lot. Kristen Wiig is in the very first season, and Jonathan Torrens is in the first season.
Remind me, Jonathan Torrens.
He's a Canadian like talk show host, kind of, but he was the guy that plays Shane on Degrassi when he like is grown up, and he's like he has to talk with that brain injury voice.
Oh God. Yeah, I remember.
Shane jumped off of Reese in a coma. Yeah. Shane is in a coma. You did? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This is what happens when we haven't talked to each other for 2 days over the weekend. So hopefully you enjoy that. So sorry, I got a little excited here. We will check out Joe Schmo. I just have to say this guy is like he kind of scares me. This photo scares me a little bit, but I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying to do like the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure it'll be great. Yeah. I love it. If you don't know what it is about, it's like he's on a show. I feel like it would almost work better nowadays because now it's so much more in our like reality shows are bigger, so like he wouldn't know that he's the one because he could just be on literally any of the hundreds of reality shows.
That's like the one with Jury Duty. Is that what that was with James Marsden and that one guy?
Yeah,
like,
it was
everyone knew
like that, where everyone is an actor except him. Yes, Sorrel says Emma went to visit him once when she found him in the nursing home. Yeah, that was the episode. Like, we're not going to do this.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it's not a conversation.
And then they were like, "Oh, it turns out you're a lot of work with your brain injury. So bye."
Yes, he tried to hug her, and she was like, "No." Joe Schmo is like he thinks he's in a reality competition show, but he's the only one that's not paid. And then at the end, they tell him, and usually they pick like a really nice person, and he comes out looking really good at the end. So maybe it'll take a turn this time, though.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So a show that I'll catch you up on that I watched the rest of the 2 seasons. So we're talking 3 seasons of a scripted show. Sure, it's from 10 years ago and everyone has seen it and talked about it already. But for me, this is new and this is a big accomplishment. I finished the series, 3-season series of Broadchurch. And first 2 seasons, good. Third season,
Where's our boy? He's not in this picture, which makes me
no, he's not. That may be him way in the back on the right, but I don't even think
It's
no, that's not him. No,
Jonathan
that's not his
Bailey.
character.
No, Jody failed to let us know that Jonathan Bailey is a lead in this. Fierro from Wicked.
Yeah, he's in the first 2 seasons. He's Ollie. Really recommend the show if you're not like a big watcher. Third season was kind of like a womp womp. So we're looking for a new scripted series to watch, something I can get into.
We should watch Euphoria. I just watched both seasons.
I can't watch Little Old Man Boy, and
He's
then
really
we know
good
that
in it. Actually,
it's too troubling. Like having teenagers, I can't watch that show because I will never be able to sleep.
That's actually a good point.
So I have a question for you. 2 other things that came up throughout the week. I just want to ask you, okay? Don't look at the comments. Amanda, look at this.
Yeah.
This is a hashtag that you'll see often on like TikTok or whatever. It's GRWM. What does that mean?
I don't know. If I just looked at it, it looks like the word grandma. I don't know.
Okay, so like if you saw this on TikTok, what would you think it means? Grandma?
No, I wouldn't think that. But I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
Okay, so I've been seeing this for like a couple years and
oh, okay.
What?
People in the comments are saying get ready with me.
God damn it. Okay.
I would never have put that together.
Thank you.
I hate those videos. Oh no, I don't hate that get ready with me. I hate people doing their makeup.
Oh, or they like sit down and they're gonna start talking. They're like, so they're like just start drinking or eating something.
I'm like, why don't you just finish what you're eating and then you can
eat your pho and slurp your noodles up.
Something slurpy.
Yes. Or cereal or something. You're like, what the fuck? Okay, so I thought this meant grown woman.
Oh, okay, that's a breach, but I mean, it makes as much sense.
I don't think so. If you see that, you're like, oh, grown woman. Apparently, it's get ready with me, and I didn't know that, and I made a huge ass of myself because I was like, it's obviously like, oh, that's one of those grown woman videos, and apparently, it's get ready with me. So just keep that in mind. This is very close to me thinking until I was in college that 69, I thought it was a band. Well, and then I found out it's a sexual position. I would see kids in high school writing it, and I thought it was like 9 Inch Nails, like forward, backward. Oh yes, this is like strong woman. Sister Wives Closet, strong woman. This is grown woman.
You know who's a grown woman? Amber Portwood is a grown woman and a good mother. By the way, speaking of, it's a perfect segue. We need suggestions for a girl dinner for next week. We need teen mom episodes because we're just going to do a classic episode of Teen Mom. You can write it in the comments right now because I'll go back and read these. We want like a perfect episode. People keep saying something with Kiefer, something with Nathan, but then also people want Amber and Matt. They're not on the same season together. So you guys need to tell us a specific episode. You got so just let us know because we'll do that because the new Teen Mom season is actually coming back on the 30th, and it is all the kids are turning 16, which is crazy.
Time for Leah Messer to hit up the DSM-5 and pick a new diagnosis that she can either have or cure.
I can't wait.
Okay, I'm feeling much better in the comments. Other people are like, yeah, I didn't know what that was, or thinking it was grown woman too. I feel so much better.
Since you just watched Broadchurch, this apparently didn't load up, but I just loaded it now. Can we actually go into the old show that I watched? Maybe I'll let you guys guess.
Did you figure it out?
Figure what out?
That it wasn't Broadchurch that you were watching?
Oh, no. That's not what. Sorry.
Oh,
I watched something that is from 2008. It's a documentary, guys. Guess what it was? Guess what documentary but I slipped it into my list. I'm like, watch more Euphoria, The Bear. There's this documentary I like. We could always watch that. And it was picked. And
it wasn't just Maui'd, right?
It was not just
was not Tanya Head, the woman that was in there. Another great. Grizzly guy?
Huh?
Someone's guessing Grizzly guy.
Oh, no, that's a good one too, though. Grizzly Man.
No, that was a good one.
It's the best documentary ever made, you guys. No, not Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Okay, here we go. You guys are going to be like, oh, yeah, of course. These two won't shut the fuck up about this. I watched.
Nope.
There's something wrong with Aunt Diane, baby.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, you guys.
Classic. Julia guessed it.
All right. You know it.
Right. So this was Rob's first time watching it. Oh wow! And what do you think?
It's such a good documentary. I knew it would be too. I'm like, this isn't gonna be boring. Like it's gonna, and I've seen it several times, but each time you watch it, you pick up on new things. And what I like early on, I'm just gonna break into this, guys. I feel like everyone should know what this is, but it's the Taconic Parkway crash happened in early 2000s. Woman with a bunch of kids in her car, drove head on at like 100 miles an hour on the Taconic Parkway, killed a bunch of people. They show a very graphic image with no warning in it, right toward the end, which I could feel coming because they started showing pictures like this. And I was just like,
bracing yourself for the jump scared.
It's just a shot. Like you first see an arm, then you see a head turn, and then they like clearly like took the head and turned it. So you see in a row. You don't remember that. Anyway, here's what we both agreed early on. No, she was drunk. That is the end. There's a toxicology report. She was drunk. The thing that fascinates us is that people said, us, I mean you and me.
Yeah.
No. The thing that fascinates us, I think, is that people said she was driving. She was seen several times walking normally. She was driving with a purpose. She was not people were like, I was on the road behind her, and she didn't seem drunk. She seemed like she was like trying to get somewhere.
Yeah, she wasn't like no. Yeah, every car that passed her said she knew where she was going. Like there was a goal in mind.
She was focused. So that's where and then it shows the map. She traveled like this, and there's only and then she hit like this fork, and instead of going south down to Long Island, she went north. So there was some decision made here, and then she'd been to this campsite several times, so she knew where she was going. So she turns north and she drives there a while, and then I took a picture. I found it it's on our Facebook. If you type in like Aunt Diane to our searches on our Facebook page, I took a picture of it when I went on that amazing trip I took with Mole.
People were just mentioning that. They're like, I remember hot episode 8.
I took a picture of it, and it is crazy because like you have to do a U-turn from the on-ramp. So like it wasn't an accident. It was like, I'm gonna get onto that road and drive the wrong way. So what I've noticed more this time, especially in my older age and I'm really settling into my man-hating life. I was really honing more in on like what a kind of piece of shit the husband is, because first of all, he sued like the owner of like the family whose kids were all killed because she was driving their van, all this shit. He won't drop this. Everyone they're talking to the whole time is like, she was drunk. Like, well, she had a tooth abscess. Yes. And she was drunk. She had 10 drinks in her. So one thing I picked up on is that somebody said, yeah, Diane, she was always so perfect. She would come home. She had this to do. She was the owner of this. She was really high in her company, and her husband was just like another one of her babies. It was as if she had 3 kids and he was the oldest. And then the husband keeps saying the whole time, nope, I never seen her drink. I've known her this many years. I've never seen her drunk before. And that's more what I'm honing in on, is I'm like, that's because you didn't contribute anything to the marriage.
She's drinking because of you on her own. Right.
And you were clearly so not a partner in this relationship that she was able to get away with this for that long. It's not that hard to be a high functioning alcoholic. So I just feel like this is your problem. Like you were not picking up on this. Are people in the comments like hating me because I'm not watching?
Oh, no. The husband is, I mean, like, of course he's got to be, dealing with his own trauma. His daughter died. His wife died. He's left on his own to now raise this son who was also injured.
You know what he says
on
in
his
it,
own.
He says to the there's another woman who's participating in this that me and Rob, and I've watched this 100 times. He catches everything, and both of us at the end, I'm like, I still can't really figure out what her relation is to the family. I don't think it ever is specified. I don't know what she is.
Oh, the woman, or how they were related to the van.
No. There's like the one who's like on Diane's side. The one who's like,
okay, gotcha.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. But she says, yeah, he came up to me one day and he's like, I'm so mad at Diane because I didn't even want kids. So I'm like, that's nice for your son who's going to grow up with survivors.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't sign up to do this parenting thing on my own.
Well, you didn't throw on a condom, did you? So I guess that's that. Anyway, but so this is what I definitely think happened is that she was this complete perfectionist. Her husband's not helping her. And I think she was drinking, went to McDonald's, got the orange juice. I think it was hitting her like 10 drinks. Now, 10 drinks is a pint of vodka, which I will tell you, not that much for like a professional alcoholic. So I think that maybe she was drinking, but it was only about an hour and a half before it set in. So I think that she was like, shit, I'm way more drunk than I thought I was going to be. And it's just getting worse. Plus she had smoked marijuana beforehand. So I think that she had the kids in the car. They probably wouldn't shut up. So she's like, shit, I'm just getting drunk. Or what do I do? She stops into a gas station. She looks for Advil gel caps and they don't have it. Gel caps, I think because she probably wanted to like really get it in her system quickly. Didn't have it. She makes a call on the side of the road. She's like, that's when they call. They say there's something wrong with Aunt Diane. She's fucked up. She leaves her phone on the side of the road and then she gets in the car and that's when everything happened. So I think that she's like, if I go home right now, I'm going to have to admit to everyone that there's been like a problem. I'm going to get in so much trouble for drinking with the kids in the car. And I think it was like, no, it's not worth it. That is my theory on it. Is she's like, it sucks that she's taking the kids down with her, but I think that she was like, it's going to be way too much for me to go home.
Sad.
Here I'm drunk. Yeah. So I don't really know what the conclusion is, like what we can learn from this. I mean, it's awful, but
I do often wonder like how her son is doing, how the husband's doing, if he's been able to like get some therapy and that kid get some therapy, because that is an awful story, but it is a lesson in like, don't be drinking, doing drugs, driving. Like this is wild.
And
it's a wild story.
If you're a husband, and sorry that you didn't want kids, but you have two now, and your wife is obviously doing more than you. She was the breadwinner. I would love to know what a day in the life of the husband looked like, because I promise it didn't include raising the kids or paying attention to it probably. So
yeah, just like trying to be out of the house as much as possible.
Probably.
So speaking of documentaries, where I'm going to kind of jump here because there's a couple that now. Did you start watching Jerry Springer?
I watched it. Yeah, it's 2 episodes. Jerry Springer fights camera action. I kind of like how kind of trashy the documentary is, because something obviously went on behind the scenes where like they didn't get Steve? Is it Steve? Wait, who's Steve? Steve Wilkos? He's the bodyguard, right?
Yep.
He's not in that. They don't even mention him. So like, I think this was a very kind of underground documentary that was probably pretty one-sided. It featured 2 producers who look exactly like what you'd think they'd look like. One of them has severe daddy issues. He's a Nepo baby. And he's like, my dad was on Star Wars and he produced like SNL or something like that. And he's like, and here I'm doing the Jerry Springer show, but then I was number 1. How do you think about that, Dad? And then there's this other guy who's wearing transition lenses. He's like 50 and he's like they're in a dark room. Both of them are shot in their own little dark rooms, like they're in a dark room. And he's just like, yeah, no, this is what happens. You know, you bring someone on, he's married to a donkey, and that's what people want. And it was hilarious the way it's shot. The things that they show, I was like, they aired that? There's some crazy shit.
Really?
I would really recommend watching this. Yeah, just because you're like, this was on at 3 p.m.
I really like Jerry. He seems like he's a nice person.
Yeah, well, I think that's the fascinating part of it, is that he is this kind of, he's not like this hot, young, like stud hosting this show. He's like this like older Jewish man who is a politician. And so I think that's what worked, is that there's this really grounded person there really trying, like acting like he's trying to help these people. But there was like a murder that happened after the show because of the show that like I don't remember happening. And
I remember that, and the Penny Jones one too.
The Jenny Jones ones I definitely remember.
Mm.
I remember when I was a kid for the first time knowing about like the sexual fetish of like peeing and pooping on each other. I remember that being on the show and me being shocked.
Yeah.
Like shocked that that was like, and they were like showing it, they blur it, but like they like did it on stage. I remember watching this.
Ooh, okay, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to. I
They don't
remember
put that on
wanting
this
to
watch.
go. I remember my sister went to a taping because it's taped in Chicago, and I remember my sister went, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go," and then of course I didn't.
My friend Zoe went to a taping of it, and she's you know Zoe.
Do we? Oh, from Peloton, or do we?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
we did an
yeah.
episode.
She might have done an episode. Yeah. Anyway, she's like, she's like, you can see me in the background with this huge smile the whole time. And then she said she wanted to ask a question, but they wanted her to like call someone on stage a fat bitch, and she wouldn't do it. So I was like,
oh
good.
yeah, don't do that.
But
that would not age well, babe.
Nope. I'd recommend watching it though, because you see some crazy shit, and it's just one after the other. And they're talking about how they just having to keep raising the stakes, and they have such a vendetta against Oprah. Doesn't hate together like that. Oprah, she's coming out here talking about what trash we are, and they were so mad. And I don't know, it was very funny to just watch it. But it's crazy to see some of like just the shows that would just be on, Monday in the middle of the day.
Yeah. What about, okay, I'm gonna jump a little bit here since we're talking about documentaries.
Okay, great.
I got caught up on the first 3 episodes of Natalia Grace, The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, the final chapter. Oh God. I mean,
I listened to Cara Berry. I think like I had it on. I wasn't really listening, but I'm like, this kind of sounds like it's good.
I don't know. It's okay. It's kind of like what you expect. You and I, like, we were into it. I think we decided that like everyone is crazy, including Natalia.
Oh yeah,
like, she does seem kind of sociopathic to me. Like I don't trust her. But so they have this family that ends up taking her back in from the Manses, that family that she was living with. To the same family who like had her for a year or something when she was younger, and then they take her in, and then she wants to go back with the Manses. I'm like, well, didn't you see this happening from the get-go? It's kind of how you think it would play out. But I mean, I'm definitely just gonna watch it. I also do want to see Michael. You only saw him for like a second in these first 3 episodes, but it was thrilling because he's such a fucking.
Was he like this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And he like rolled up in his sports car.
Damn.
I think he said something. He's like, my ex-wife, nightmare fuel. He's like super exaggerated.
I want to get him in a room with Cody Brown and like Tom Sandoval and just watch the 3 of them eat each other to death.
We'll talk about Tom, but really quick, I just want to mention these YouTube ads. Sorry, you guys, the way we set it up, it's like how it's YouTube's algorithm. So sorry. I know people get them at like different times, whatever.
Skip them. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about it. So do you want to talk really quickly? Because I know I just kind of mentioned the other show, but I'm going to jump back to BAM.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is airing tonight.
Oh,
I'm really into, I hate Bam Margera. I hate
torn on this.
That what was Viva La Bam, because Brad always had it on, and like this was even before I hated men, but I would watch it. I'm like, the toxic masculinity of this is awful. Anyway, but there is a is it related to The Curious Case of Natalia Grace? Is it ID? It's the same channel, right?
Oh no, but just like we're talking about documentaries and.
Oh no, I'm asking you because it's also called The Curious Case of.
Is it really? Oh, it
yeah,
must be.
The Curious Case of Bam, because he's also in a conservatorship apparently. Now we're not going to get too much into Britney Spears of it all, but I think we can all agree that like maybe we thought that when the conservatorship ended for Britney, it wouldn't. Maybe we thought it might not be what it's turned into. But now it's like,
yeah.
Anyway, Bam is in a conservatorship. So we're going to see, I think he's I've seen him like in all of these fits, when he's drunk, like he seems awful.
Yeah, it's really sad.
So anyway, it airs tonight on, I think, ID and Max. And it's just a little documentary about where he's at. But I think he's we're rooting for him. Justine met him at a con and he was sober. And she asked him about what it was like doing that marriage boot camp thing or family boot camp with the De Jesus sisters. And he said, yeah, they were nice. They were nice and funny. And he really liked Brittany, I think.
I like him. I like his mom, April.
God, I couldn't stand her.
No, you ended up liking her, actually.
I think at the end of that I did. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you feel bad for him because when he is sober, like obviously he has a lot of trauma and stuff that he's got to work through, and his parents love him. But like, what do you do? Like his bad behavior was being rewarded, and that's why he was famous. Yeah. And that's why he continues to make money, because his act or his shtick is being outrageous. I don't know. It's like a lose-lose.
I'd be interested in a full documentary on on Jackass itself, because all of their stories are wild. And like Steve-O is like a sober king now, and I think he does comedy and stuff now. Oh, wow. And then there's and then Ryan Dunn obviously passed away. And then I remember right after that happened, there was a roast, right? And then Amy Schumer went on and like Steve-O was there and she made like a joke about Ryan Dunn, and Steve-O was fucking pissed. And
no.
Yeah.
Oh, awkward, huh?
A little awkward, yes. Great. I'll be watching that tonight.
Hey, speaking of conservatorship and Britney Spears, the new season. So we have Bob the drag queen, some blonde chick right there, Robin Dixon from Real Housewives of Potomac. Or is that Atlanta? No, Potomac. And then we have Tom Sandoval, and we have Britney Spears' ex-husband, Sam Ashgary.
Oh, he hasn't even made, honestly, when they voted off, I guess we shouldn't do spoilers yet, right? Because it's not even a week old. But the first person that gets voted off, which I was like, yeah, bye-bye, and take your wife with you, please, off of Broadway. But anyway.
Right. Okay, got it.
Yeah. I was like, I forgot you were even here. Like a lot of them were making the impression. Tom Sandoval is clearly there for all of us to laugh at. And I want to thank the producer. Like, they know what they're doing. They're like, let's throw this motherfucker on here, not provide him alcohol, by the way, and just watch as this sociopath and narcissist has a withdrawal throughout the weeks. This scene was insane to watch.
Oh my God. Adam was howling. He was like, what is he doing? And I was like, okay, it looks a little warm in there because everyone was like shiny. You could tell it's hotter than fuck in that room with the lighting and the fireplace going. But Tom's in the back, the only one in the room not okay. Well, sorry, there's Alan Cumming who's standing, giving him the whole thing, and then Tom Sandoval in the back just pacing, pitting out. That's the worst pitting out I've ever seen.
It's bad. And Marsha V says, "Whoa, he was sweating in Scotland." That's another good look. As somebody who runs hot and has been through withdrawal, I'm like, that he is going. I gotta give him props for being able to hold it together enough, because I would just stay in bed like Tanya from Marriage to Camp. Like I would not be on camera walking around.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
And he's always just like, he does always look it. When I'm looking at him, I'm thinking of you doing his voice.
Oh God,
his voice always like, oh, you guys, what am I gonna do? I don't even know who the traitor is. If I didn't know any better, I would think that you two are traitors just because of the way you're acting, which was hilarious because he's talking to two people who actually are. But he's like, obviously I'm wrong, but I totally would have thought you two would be.
Right. And then meanwhile, one of Ariana Maddox's friends from, I think was she on like Southern Charm? Maybe not. She's on an adjacent show.
Selling something.
Selling that's what it was. She's friends with Ariana. And she's like, I don't care if he's a traitor or not. I want to get Tom out of here. If we can just get Tom not here, that'd be great. But I want to keep him around because he's so funny. And Bob is not Bob. It turned out exactly the way I knew it would, where Bob's like, okay, bye-bye, like flicking Tom away.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about Bob on here? The first two episodes, I was like, oh, love this. And then I was like, oh no, like the third.
Okay, I'm only halfway through third one.
Well, third episode, just in general, I think Bob's really feeling Bob. And
that's what I like about Bob, though.
Yeah, but that makes me scared for someone who's a traitor.
Okay.
Okay. There's other people on here who I'm just like, don't I have no idea who you are. And even if you win, I will never remember who you are, what you're from.
Nope.
There's some girl on there that looks like Bindi Irwin to me. Apparently she was on The Bachelorette.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really clocking a lot of people other than the ones I know. I think Bob is doing a really good job because I noticed one thing where they were, I think it was when all the people were like in those cages and he like ran up and then he like said something and then he ran away. And the way he ran away was very like gay. I'm running away like a gay man. And I was just very interested because I know he is very athletic. And I'm like, I wonder if he's code switching between like how feminine and how masculine he wants to pretend to be around certain people. Because the way he ran away was, it seemed like, I feel like he's putting that on to seem less threatening. Like, oh, okay. I'm just a queen. I'm just a gay man. But then when he needs to really be like a man, people are also scared of him because he's very intimidating.
Well, yeah. And the way he got really upset when people started talking about him being a traitor. Like, first of all, that's what you're all doing. You're doing it right now, being like, who's talking about me being the traitor? Like, he really got upset about it, which I thought was actually very endearing. But some of the others, I just don't. There's no stakes to it. Like Bob Harper from The Biggest Loser or from Oprah or whatever. Like, okay, not really sure why you're on here. Are you like coming back for something? And then Sam Ashgari just really threw me off because in my mind, I'm like, oh, Britney Spears' ex, he's supposed to be this like hot guy. And he rolls in there and I feel like he's in the wrong decade. Like he feels like
I forgot.
He's got like he's one who like does this little curl where it almost looks like he's being an Elvis impersonator or something.
Oh, so I'm looking at picture him right now. I don't even remember him. I watched all 3 episodes.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
so I'm hoping we really get into more of the characters. Robin Dixon has got to go.
Which one is she?
So in this photo here, she's
next to Tom or Bob?
Next to Tom.
Oh, okay. I think I like her. I don't know anything about her. She's from Potomac?
Yeah. And she's fine. Okay. She's fine. But yeah, this is great. This is just so good. It's yikes. Anyway, yeah, great show. A show I want everyone to start watching because I really want this to take off and be aired every single day, have an episode every single day for the weekdays. And that is, it's on Prime, Pop Culture Jeopardy, hosted by Colin Jost. I love the show. Like, it's just so great for people like us who like reality TV, who are into pop culture, who are not going to know like ancient Mesopotamia on the actual Jeopardy. I love it.
Where am I watching that? Peacock?
Prime. On Amazon Prime, like Prime TV. It's free. I think there's probably like 18 episodes or something right now. And it's teams of 3 competing against each other. So it's like these little trivia teams that probably know each other. And I don't know, I really enjoy it. And you feel like smart when you get something right, you know?
Right. I feel like I do.
Yeah, so check that out.
Can I address this? Rebecca says it was so oh, you guys, even if you don't like Pot in the City, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Yes.
Go listen to the last
say that it so is. So I love it.
But the we're both just much more up here with our anxiety levels. But anyway, on last Wednesday was John's birthday and it was our 1-year anniversary, and everyone in the live chat got us to 1,000. So now it's like we're monetized.
It was so good, like listening to it in real time too.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, you guys are listening, checking. It was so good.
It was very exciting. I won't bitch about I won't be begging you guys to go over there, but you can still go over there and follow us and stuff. And it's very exciting. And it was just nice to have John have such a nice good birthday, because he's like, I can't believe I'm doing this on my birthday. But anyway.
Yeah, hey, everyone's looking for Jacob. So Jacob, if you're here, where are you? We love you.
Somebody do a check on Jacob. Oh, there he is. So are everyone. So mad I missed the first hour. Jacob, we've been talking about you for a while here.
Yeah, we're all worried.
We needed a man in the chat. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were all just lost without you. Just the few hundred of us were like, oh, where's the man to explain this all to us?
Exactly.
Amanda, I have a question. I know you are really into medical dramas. Are you going to be watching Welcome to the Pit? on HBO starring Noah Wyle. 15 episodes,
Noah
15
Wyle?
hours, one shift. Welcome to the pit.
Why did okay? I mean, I guess if you want me to watch this, I'll watch it. But I saw this. And I was
Because
like, what the fuck?
you think I'm joking. That is the little sizzle reel for it. The preview has him going in the ER just like this. And he goes, welcome to the pit. And it reminded me of you telling me about Grey's Anatomy, how every time they go up to peds, they go, welcome to peds.
Welcome to Pete's as she rolls away in her wheelies. Welcome to Pete's. Welcome to Pete's.
All right. Well, if you check it out, tell us how welcome to the pit is.
Okay, well, are you watching it? Or you just wanted to?
Oh, I'm not watching the pit.
Oh,
I'm not watching.
I might have been putting that in our timestamps then because I missed it. No, I don't want to go back and find it. But okay.
All right.
It sounds intense. Wait,
are you watching Beverly Hills?
Who is Noah Wyle?
What?
Noah Wyle, the guy from the pit. I feel like I know that
Who
name.
is he? He was on ER for like 30
that is the
years.
guy from ER. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with you.
He's back.
Real lateral move for him.
He's back.
Okay.
But he's never been down to the pit.
Okay.
Actually, I think he's only been in the pit.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the ER. Okay, what was it? Beverly Hills?
Yes. Are you watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I am not.
Oh God. Why?
I don't know. Should I? I can never get into the Housewives for some reason.
Amanda, oh my God, you need to watch it.
What's happening?
Dorit splitting up from PK. She's smoking in her car.
I knew that.
On camera, Amanda.
No,
she's going after Kyle. Let's see. Oh, we have a photo here of Kyle and Dorit going at it. You see Garcelle. Jennifer Tilly is on this season. She's a friend of. You see Sutton in the back going crazy. Now, Dorit is, I mean, she's insufferable. She's great TV, but I do love that she's going after Kyle. Right or wrong, I love that someone's just telling Kyle, like, no, you're always the one that's like, just be honest. Just tell the truth. Just tell us everything. And now it's her turn. And she's got these new weird lips, Kyle. It's everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Morel says he was the other doctor when George Clooney went on a date with Monica and Rachel on Friends. Yeah. Gotcha. Locked in now.
Okay.
That's all anyone needed to say. Great. I've seen the scene. I've seen the van scene from Salt Lake City this week.
The van scene. Oh, okay. Okay. So this week on Salt Lake City, this is really I don't know. I don't know if it's a good season, a pivotal season, if it'll end up being almost like the beginning of the end. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people say they hate this season, but I think it's fairly good. In the Sprinter van, a very Jen Shaw, they found that Brittany, who she's like half cast member, friend of, she was caught video audio recording the Sprinter van, and they caught her in the act. And Amanda, you saw it before I did, and I forgot how you described what it was, but
I think it was just that. Well, I felt bad for her because I find it so cringy to watch somebody get caught in a lie. And it's so cringy to watch somebody lying when you know they're lying, especially like rewatching Vanderpump Rules or something, when you know as a fact that this was not correct, and then watching them try to like get their way through it. And I just felt so bad for her because look, she's trying to do her thing, whatever. I don't think it's that big of a fucking deal. Like any of them would have done the same fucking thing. But she gets caught, she's stuck in a Sprinter van. She can't even walk away. She is here. They're all like coming at her like this. And like, I felt very high anxiety watching it. And I felt more empathy than anything.
She's not doing herself any favors though, because she keeps changing her story why she was recording it.
Yeah, just say it. Oh, oops, you caught me.
Well, and the producers are not letting her get away with a second. They're like, so what were you doing? Because it was long. It was really long. It ends up being like 12 seconds, which is not that long. And I don't believe her that she was going to video record something for her daughter. She's obviously lying. But come on, all of you have done this. I'm sure producers at some point were like, hey, if shit's going down, one of you needs to grab a camera, grab a phone, get it on. But it's hot off the heels of what receipts, evidence, timeline. Be a little more discreet than like holding it in front of you in your lap.
Yeah, you got to be better. But anyway, I feel bad for her. But I don't know.
She kind of sucks.
Okay.
She kind of sucks. I'm with Anya Galunkel. Anya Galunkel. Anya Galernt Dunkel says if she told the truth, everyone would respect her more. I agree.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying about Cody and Robin too. If Robin just came out and was like, yeah, I guess I did want this. And, you know.
Oh, I guess it was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, I thought it was like,
it's a long time.
Just really short. Oh,
I think she went in and deleted like a prior video or something.
Oh my God.
TikTok clips.
I still like Bronwyn though.
I like Bronwyn.
I missed something.
People not like Bronwyn?
Ronnie and Ben on Watch What Crappens, I think they're kind of like turning on her a little bit. They're like, yeah, she is kind of exaggerating or lying, but I mean, who doesn't, right? Oh, I know you have like a big PSA for us.
Sure. This is just because I love petty shit. I don't know if this is like disastrous to the US economy or like security at this point. But at this point, I feel like everyone's like, so what? Let's have a fucking kid. TikTok, as we know, is about to maybe be banned. They're really keeping this. The Supreme Court's really going to let this be like the last couple seconds here. I watched Zachariah do like a goodbye and thank you video and I cried.
No, really?
He's like, I was working this 9 to 5 or this like minimum wage job. And then I made a video and like, you don't remember how many years people have been making this their career. Like this is some of the longest career. And I saw someone saying this isn't going to affect all like the big people like Mr. Beast. It's going to affect people who have a 9 to 5 jobs and make an extra $1,000 a month. That's really who it's going to fuck. I can't believe, I genuinely can't believe that the U.S. Supreme Court would not want to help all these poor people. Like, this is my living. It like really does blow my mind. They're all going to lose their money. I mean, it doesn't make sense in my mind, but people are they're downloading this other app called Red Note. I think I put the thing there.
Okay. I'm like, are we allowed to?
And this could say anything, but
I feel like this is going to be our happy birthday, Nick.
Yeah.
G.
Yeah. Right. We could just put up some racist phrase, but anyway, this is, I think, what it's called. Why don't you go ahead and take it down, though? No,
okay. You guys want to write that down and look for it in the app? So wait, what do you Google in the App Store?
Or what do you Google? Red Note, and it's one word. I can't find it in Canada, but it's TikTok, but it is the China ownership of TikTok. So it's kind of just everyone's doing it just to be petty. Like that. And people are saying go there and buy something immediately, even if it's like $1, buy a sticker or something like that. And just to kind of stick it to it'd be like, well, you don't want us to be like you're so scared about China coming after us. We're just going to actually join the China TikTok. Look, this could totally fuck up all of the national security, but I kind of like how unbothered this new generation is, where we're like, you know what, fine. We'll crash and burn with this thing as long as we're making a point about it.
Yeah, fine. Take all my personal data. I don't care. Just make me laugh.
Anyway. Yeah,
make me laugh and try to sell me bras for big boobs. That's all I'm getting lately. These bras. These bulk it up bras that now I'm like tempted to, but they don't look very supportive. But I'm like, I get it. I have fucking huge boobs.
I feel like I feel like this is it's going to be a mental health risk if everyone, like, if we can't lay down at the end of our day and just be able to mindlessly scroll through 5-10 second TikToks for an hour or 8 hours. I feel like that's going to be a major problem for a lot of people. So
yeah, are we supposed to like talk to our teens now about what?
About what?
How am I going to know what the newest dance craze is?
I know. I know music now. So anyway.
How am I going to embarrass myself trying to do that like walk, dance, skip thing that one guy does? Have you seen that? Where like, it's this like Asian guy and he like walks and it looks like he's like floating on the ground. It's like this walk, skip, floating thing.
I've seen people like, I've seen like kids. It's always like 13-year-old kids that are like I'm like, how are you doing that? But they'll like teach you they'll break it down and they do it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like, oh, that's
tried.
not what you're doing.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, we'll see what happens with TikTok. I'm still kind of clinging on to hope that it will be rescued in the final hour because I want you guys on TikTok still. What's going to happen when all the Americans aren't on TikTok? You guys are like good. You guys are good and
Oh, there's gonna be no controversies. Everyone's just gonna be like sharing recipes around the world, and there probably won't be any more like reports to CBS and DCFS on all of these moms cashing in their food stamps and stuff.
Yes, that's what I
wanted. Did you send me that?
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
There's some woman who like she bought pop from Walmart and emptied the pop out in the parking lot, and then the cops came to her.
The vigilante justice. I want that vigilante justice.
Oh yeah, people reporting, they say something in their comments like, okay, fat ass, and then all of a sudden next thing that woman's fired.
And how are we going to know what's going on with Hannah Kobayashi? I mean,
the most relieved person is going to be Janelle. She's like, oh, thank God. Can they be done with Instagram? Because I don't know how to make these. Who knew?
I'm glad that you and me never put all our eggs in the TikTok basket. We made like 13 videos and then we were like, this is a lot.
This is a lot of work.
This is a lot.
Hey, should we jump over to some Browntown in part 2 of this episode if you're listening?
Yes. And then we need to do like a little introduction when we come back, okay?
Okay.
So when we come back, we obviously should have written this beforehand, but we just thought of it now. When we come back, act like we're starting a whole new episode, all right? And
yeah. Okay, everyone.
Better at this than me. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Browntown. Everything's waiting for poo.
Scratch everything I said because actually the new episode starts on the recap.
Oh, okay. I just got so excited to see that one. I was like, oh, it's playing. I love it.
All right.
Okay, so let's get into the town. That's Brown, starting with Cody on X. I was about to say Twitter, but X.
This is nuts. Cody has come out of the woodwork, out of the shadows, you guys. And
what are we looking at here, Amanda?
Go to like the first 2. Okay, so this is he has been gone for years, as we know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's back, not on Instagram. He leaves Instagram alone, but
he's on X.
He's on X, and he posted this YouTube video link that says warrior fathers are good fathers. #father. #Jordan Peterson. #stoic. Oh my God. #good F. YouTube.com/ okay. I don't think he knows what he's doing here, but anyway, great hashtags.
Yeah.
So he posts this, and again, there's something about me that's like, maybe Cody's going to be a good person. No, Cody continues to show us he's the exact person we think he is. So it links to this video. And I will say, I am impressed with everyone on X that there are no comments on this. It has been reshared maybe 3 times, couple likes. Like nobody's engaging with this, which is exactly what we need to do with this man. This video is like...
Is that Solomon on top of Cody's shoulders? Because we've never seen Solomon's feet hit the floor.
This is in the video. I'm like, I wonder if that's like a thing. Because I mean, when this picture came up on this video, it's a picture of a Viking with a young child on his shoulders holding like a sword or something.
This is what Cody thinks he looks like with his 6-pack abs, obviously.
100%.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like, let's make child rearing normal again is the point of this, which is kind of horrifying to me, because to me that sounds like he's gonna like sell Aurora and Brianna.
What does that mean, rearing?
Oh, okay. I am a woman now. Jacob,
did someone hack him?
Break this down for me. But to me, this seems like they're saying, no, women. Let's make sure that women do what they're put on this earth to do. Make child rearing normal again. Is that not what this is saying? What else is
like
the point?
Stay home with the children. You must make sure that we protect them, teach them everything.
Let's keep our women from having their own bank accounts and credit cards. Let's make sure that women focus on child rearing. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I get out of it.
Okay, so I'm looking. All these comments are like, yeah, very QAnon. Does he think he's Viking
Brad wife.
worthy?
Oh, sorry. You do the comments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he tagged his brother's podcast.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool.
Oh, wow. I wonder if he posted this on accident.
No,
Like,
because
if
he was posted those cool hashtags.
But like, you know how sometimes like you accidentally hit something like, oh, share to Twitter or share to whatever? Because that I don't feel like Cody would have been typing
Maybe.
out.
But wouldn't somebody have told him, hey, you accidentally posted something on your social media? And people might pay attention because you haven't posted since 2019.
That's why I feel like he didn't do that on purpose.
That makes it even funnier.
He was like, and what's with the bluey thing?
Well, because it's innocent. It's cute because they can't put like a woman with, I don't know, like being forced to being forced to not have an abortion. They were put Bluey.
Fucking weirdo.
Terrifying.
Okay then. All right. Well, let's check in with Christine. Little palate cleanser here.
She's kind of taking it easy this week. Thank God, because this episode is a doozy. My God. I'm so excited to recap this. Can I say, I knew people would be like, this episode sucks. We're just getting a rehash. I was in like a really weirdly good mood when I was like, I'm always in a pretty good mood, but like in a kind of a giddy mood. And I was loving the Cody and Robin scenes.
Oh my God. I think I was laughing, texting him like, oh my God, Cody's trying to fire up that chainsaw. And then the tree falls and goes,
no. It's like Michael Scott in that basketball episode when he's getting all like upset and he's like, oh, what is wrong with me today?
Yes.
But then at Christine's wedding, I was crying. Like I was just letting the tears stream down because I'm like, she's always wanted this, and her dad. So I was kind of okay to read. And the footage a lot of it was new. There wasn't a lot of rehashed footage.
No, the wedding stuff most of that was just regurgitated, and we can just be like, oh, okay, just get through it. There was some new stuff in there. Truly is a moment where she does a flourish after she brings up the ring, and
she's like, here's your ring, mother. I don't know. She's so weird.
You deserve all the best, mother. And then she walks away and she just goes,
I mean, fine. I love this episode so much. And the Cody and Robin stuff is just so like, I want to know the behind the scenes and the producers being like, do you want to go? Why don't we go film you cutting down a tree out there? Well, we'll just film it.
Yes.
And just let it happen.
Yeah, because obviously that tree needed to come down. We'll talk more about that.
When at the end, when he goes there, now that's the view of our house, and it's a pulled back view where there's still like 4 trees in the image.
Yeah.
Chef kiss.
He's such a fucking idiot. I love it.
Christine,
she's just making some soup.
Soup and bread. Great. This is the content I actually don't mind from Christine. Now the wedding's over. Hopefully people will lighten on her a little bit more. I know I will, but she's kind of taking it easy this week.
Yeah.
But
Janelle, on the other hand, wow, look at these travels. She is such a jet setter. Amanda, where is she? Look at this view.
I made it to Dallas. Still a little snow on the ground at airport. Downtown is pretty dry. Nice view for dinner.
This view would be from inside through 2 panes of a sliding patio door glass, a little bit of the chair and table inside.
Nice view
outside, we see a paver patio fire pit that is built so high that it is obstructing the view of said city.
I mean, but perfect though. I'm just gonna take a picture and show everyone on Instagram.
She can't get up, stand up to get a little bit of the view out or go to the window. No.
There's a chair kind of in the picture, not at her table.
Okay, you and I have been. This has kept me laughing for days. This might be one of my all-time favorite Janelle photos.
You're going to hear us talk about this on like the next 4 episodes you hear on Patreon because we just can't stop bringing it up of what a classically perfect Janelle post this is. I'll let you describe it.
Okay, so the Janelle closest to the camera photo, if you're listening, is a jar of, I'm squinting my eyes because it's a little blurry, because of course she has the focus on the thing furthest away from the frame. Thai kitchen, and you see it says Ed curry paste. Jar looks like it might have been in her fridge for a few cities where she's moved.
There's crusties
Crust.
right under that cap.
Some sort of orange, dry kind of pasty looking. There looks to be perhaps a red kidney bean, very dry chicken, a single very wilted, very wet pea pod. Is it a pea pod?
It's like the remnant. It's the see-through remnants of the
skin of a pea
shell
pod.
of a snap pea.
Snap pea, thank you. And then it says, it's been a minute since I made curry at home. It turned out pretty good. I like mine a bit spicier, but this was decent.
It fascinates me that sometimes she'll use a lot of like punctuation and emojis, but this one, no. Like mine a little bit spicier, but this was decent.
Mm-hmm. Also, Amanda and I are pretty sure that Janelle making curry at home is 2 spoonfuls of this Ed curry paste, just on the side with crusties can fall
crusties, extra flavor in those crusts.
Throw them in and just mixed it up. That chicken though is like,
that's the perfect way to describe it.
Dry as a bone. Yeah, everything is just very, very pasty.
Some water.
You just need.
Can I get lots of water?
Something, but God love her.
Not really mixed in, so like some of the
this one's
like,
decent.
Back your throat. It's decent.
That snap pea though is like the most offensive thing in that it is wet. It has been freezer burned.
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Like you don't even need to chew it. It just kind of slides against each other in your mouth.
And again, we don't want Janelle to change any of this because we were saying last week, like she's starting to get better Instagram, but then right after our live, she posted that, and I'm like, nope, she's going back to the classics.
We still got her. We still got her.
Oh, this I did actually. I kind of talk. I broke this down a lot more. So if you guys are on Patreon, which I feel like most of you are, I talk about this that Janelle posted. Her and Christine's interview with the Smith sisters that they did a few months ago. I said it also a weird time to repost this because Christine is, as she's allowed to be, very giddy and very newly married, I believe. So it's just a lot to post this at the exact same time where the wedding is legitimately happening on TV. So it's a lot. Christine comes off a really annoying. Janelle is very... Yeah, David's fun.
It's awesome.
It's good for us.
It's really awesome.
For Christine. But I will recommend that you guys go and listen to this because this is a really good interview. They have a great rapport with these ladies. And I hope that they keep bringing them back because like you could tell right off the bat that they were friendly with each other. They trusted them and they did get a lot out of them. And the women both seem to be genuinely amazing fans of Sister Wives and the two of them. So
yeah, they know the show. That's Smith Sisters. And then this one up here. I haven't seen this one. Janelle posting the Mel Robbins Let Them. We've talked about this at Mary.
Mary loves Mel
We'll
Robbins.
talk about in a moment.
Oh
she would love to be a Mel Robbins. And I love that for Janelle. It came. I'm so excited to read this. Maybe she ate it along with her curry. Her Ed curry. It's pretty decent. Okay. Now, Mary.
I guffawed when
Take a moment if you're watching here. Found this on Reddit, one of those Reddit subreddits, whatever the hell you call them that I was saying. Yep, check it out. Scroll through. Posted that Mary's Worthy Up Facebook group has a whopping 19 members to date. 19.
I mean, you got to put together like what that means because like I feel like every podcast I know has at least like double that, if they're not even trying, if they're starting from dead scratch. They have that much followers on like Patreon and stuff. This is a fully famous woman, 19 seasons worth, who is currently still on TV.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you that most of those people, I would say more than half, are there to troll or to get funny information like Ace and Caitlin or something.
Right. And she's probably one of those members, right?
Yeah, Jen. Jen is a free member. She gave her a code.
Joelle.
Blair. Yeah. Maybe Amos.
Those two friends that she went to go see, or at least one of them.
Oh, the Lakai friends.
Throw those in there. I mean, yeah, you're talking like how many actual paying members?
It's actually shocking how badly she did fuck this up when she started I think she did get a good influx of people, but it's almost as if I think they got too cocky, obviously, and they just didn't have a plan.
We're just going to inspire each other. And have symposiums. We can talk about things.
And then watching her be the biggest pick-me on TV does not help this at all.
Yeah.
So
I'm cool. I'm the cool wife.
I'm the cool wife. Me and Cody are friends. We laugh about me backing up into his dick. I'm just proud of women. I will say I'm proud of all the women out there for notice. For anyone who joined that for realsies, I'm so proud of all the women out there who were like, nope, not my girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now Mary and Jen did a live.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it away from here?
Well, I know I obviously didn't watch the live, but she does post the lives to her grid, and then I think she takes them off. But I did go and I just looked at the comment. Now we need to start adding these comments into our Instagram comment section, because she used to never talk about sister wives before on Private Friends, but then I think she obviously noticed, people only give a shit about that. So I looked at the comment section and she's responding to people, and it's pretty funny. Jody Lynn 86 says, you two should just become a couple. And Real Mary Brown said, Jody Lynn, me and Just Jen, really? We're for sure a couple of BFFs who have a blast together. LOL. Right?
Read this live.
And then she got sassy at someone here. Leah, oh God, you read this one.
Leah Sutherland 79 says, you would take Cody back in a heartbeat. And Mary says, well, there's been a few heartbeats in the past 2 years. So I don't understand this.
She's not arguing with what this person's. I don't think she understands what that person's saying. The person's saying, you would take Cody back. And Mary's like, well, there's been a lot of heartbeats since then, and he's still not back in my life. But it's like, yeah, but you would have taken him back in each of those heartbeats.
Right. And you would continue to do so.
Yes. Would now.
Yeah. Exactly. Everyone's like, oh yeah, good burn. It's like,
there was another one where somebody's like, your the ring light in your eyeglasses is very distracting. Several of those, and then she responds back, well, do you want to teach me how to do that? Getting all shitty. And it's like, this is a note that you could genuinely take and be like, this would be something I could easily improve on. Maybe Google how to alleviate this. But no, she'd rather just get bitchy in the comments with people.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the way to handle it. Yeah. Worthy up.
Let's check in with Robin over here.
Oh, it's all Robin this week, guys. A lot of influx of a lot of Garrison comments this week on Cody's. So I kind of stuck to Robin's. Robin's Instagram, Drunken Stitcher, says, maybe you and Dayton should stay away from four-wheelers.
Yeah. Let's talk about that some more. And I do hope they bring that up at the reunion, tell all something like, wow, so your stance has really changed since Dayton's accident. I'm surprised you went on those, Robin, but they probably won't. Mm-hmm. The real Tanya Marie says, them. How many times did you watch Robin crash on the four-wheeler? Me? Yes.
See, this is why TikTok can't go away, because the comment sections are so funny.
Oh my God, the best.
Okay, Key West says, when she supposedly, they got too excited here at the beginning, and then they accidentally press enter, which I love that, because I understand the emotion here. Yes. When she supposedly came off that bike, she had black boots on. When Cody pulled her helmet off, she had brown boots on. Jody, it's a conspiracy. People are arguing back and forth about whether or not it was a stunt double, but then people
No
were saying
way.
Jean, I think, was it that made the good point that like it costs a lot of money to hire a stuntman, so it doesn't like it just seems like TLC isn't spending money more than they need to on this family. So
yeah, no, I don't think it was a stunt person. I just they're not gonna have the money to do that. I mean, look, did they have a stunt person on the scene of was it Rust? Alec Baldwin?
My favorite movie, my most anticipated movie of next year, Rust. Man,
you've been dying to see it, but I'm bunching. All right, and oh boy.
Okay, this is just what I've said before, that like if you post a good comment about Robin, you're gonna get at least a couple responses. So somebody came in here and wrote, can't understand the hate against this woman. I don't feel like you've seen the show. I feel like she is just a warm, sensitive, good soul. And Tara Nupple says, what about during COVID when she didn't allow children to see their dad up close, but a nanny could come and go? And then Deborah says, or encourage him to help or visit his daughter during major back surgery. Oh, wait, too important for him to take her adult daughter to get her ears pierced. Shalificent says, go away, Robin. We know it's you. So again, just warning you, if you're a Robin stan and you want to try to defend her in the Instagram comments, just don't.
Yeah,
you're
don't
not gonna
do
win.
it.
You're not going to, there's no point you could make that's going to change minds here.
Yeah. Okay, so now if you are listening, oh my God, stay tuned to part 2 on your favorite podcast app.
Okay, great. I'm going to write down the timestamp. Okay, now do an intro. Go.
Me? Oh gosh, okay. Hey there, welcome to part 2. Let's get into the episode and recap, right, Amanda?
That was so good, Jody. It's like you forgot English for a second there.
I might as well just start singing Girl Dinner again because it's equally as awful and embarrassing.
I'm going to make myself a mocktail. And since it's such a special episode, we both kind of dressed up.
I have a heart on my sweater. I would stand up, but my sweater is like to only under my tits.
I'm going to switch to my chair, but I'm going to make a mocktail. I brought mint and some lime juice, and I'm going to put in my Moscow Mule. No, it's a good episode. We're doing all the garnishing and shit right now. So
I didn't drink any drinks. Oh, I just have my oh, you know what?
That's why you never paid.
I have my Canada Dry. If we ever do Canada Corner, 0 sugar, caffeine free. I was never really a ginger ale fan until I had that splash of fruit, and now I just like the regular stuff.
It's gone now. They discontinued it. They were they were testing.
They have the regular, but no sugar, at least by us.
Oh, I saw really quickly. Doughboys can't go a week without talking about Doughboys. Nick Weiger just did a drank or stank of 7-Up Shirley Temple flavor.
I've had it. Not as good. Not as good.
Immediately messaged each other about it, and it is not available in Canada.
You're not missing. I got it. I mean, like, it's fine, but the ginger ale one's much better.
All right, I'm gonna get set up here, but you can go ahead and read the little thingy here.
Oh yes, I will. Sorry, I was reading all your comments.
Okay, I'm also gonna pee, so let me go now while you read the description. I'll be back by the end of the description.
Okay. So, are you loving Discovery? Yes or no? Yes, I am. Okay. Ooh, blackberry ginger ale. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked by the comments. Blackberry ginger ale in Canada, 0 sugar. I need that. I do need a Canada Dry sponsorship. Okay. So we are season 19, episode 17. So we should have roughly 9 more episodes left. Boot lamp. The day is finally here that Christine is getting married. Oh, it's a joyful event on the banks of the Colorado River as Christine and David say, "I do." Cody discusses missing out on the Brown family celebration. Yeah. Oh my God. Ain't no party like a Brown family party.
There are so many quotable lines in here.
Amanda, I don't know if you heard that, but there is a blackberry ginger ale sugar-free in Canada. So you and Justine get on that and report back to the group.
What brand is it? Is it Canada Dry?
Let's see. Blackberry ginger ale, not sure.
Okay, well, tell me everything about that, guys, because I will go out right now and get that. I got a strawberry shortcake. I'm not playing here.
That sounds really yummy. Strawberry shortcake.
Let's do this.
Canada Dry at Max Circle K.
I love you. Okay, I'm going.
That
There's one right by my house.
Okay. Marsha B, get ready, and all of us get ready because we'll be hearing I'm getting married over and over and over again. First sentence. I'm getting married.
Okay. Marsha
Everyone's
B's
gonna be like, Amanda,
no,
don't leave. You're like, we'll be stuck with Jody asking questions and
you know, I was peeing and I came back in and
here.
you still hadn't read the description yet. I was like, what is she talking about in there?
Because we were downloading information about this Canada Dry.
All right, well, send me, you guys go to my Facebook Messenger, send me like links. I'm excited. I'll drink that all day long.
Yum.
I am at, okay, so how do we do this? We're going to watch along here. I'm at 118 right on Mary. Well, a person who looks like Mary at least. And we're going to stop every few seconds, snark away. But again, this is a really good episode and I'm really excited to be watching it with you guys. Yes. Are we ready? And let me know if the sound is bad.
We're ready.
Turn it all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I put too much lime in that. Gonna eat a gummy too.
We're Moab.
Oh, I had to stop myself from doing the voice because David talks a lot here. I had to stop myself because Rob wasn't really responding to it because I think he thought it was mean.
Like, no. Oh, okay. No. Adam said that he came up. I don't know if we were recording. We must have been doing this last week, but he's like, I walked by and he's like, I'm gonna need you to like not do that voice when you're not recording. He's like, because it's so close. Like I can't. He's like, I can't look at you. I just can't.
I mean, it's not hot.
But I'm like, if you do it once, you have to. It's like the Madison voice. It's like
you can't do it unless you hear it right away. So it's like as David's talking, I'm gonna try to get the voice back here.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's rub my back. I went down the slide to rub my back. I haven't done that since started doing drywall in 1980.
I think that Cody I hate that they even talk about David's back being bad because I'm annoyed that Cody watches that and goes like,
I know.
I'm buff. My back hurt. Also, it doesn't sound like they're going to be doing too much fucking later.
No. David wanted that night over. I was afraid for David because I was like, oh shit.
Because Christine was feral.
Yeah, like you cannot let this woman down today. Not today. Why?
Oh, like does anybody have like the highest level of painkillers now? Just so David
need Robin to keep an eye on David so that David doesn't go down any slides or near any balls.
Oh my God, do not let him stand up at this point. I'm at 147. All right, let's go. We haven't even gotten to Christine.
Okay. I'm getting married today.
Oh.
I'm going over to the place where everybody's staying and just get our hair done together, get ready together, because that's my favorite thing is getting ready together with other people. I'm just excited.
Okay.
David's over at Red Cliffs Lodge. He is going to go and get ready with all of the guys. So I won't see him again until I see him on the platform waiting to marry me. I'm super happy for them. I think this was, we've been like planning for it for like a while now. And so for it to be here is like very surreal. Listen, yeah, you know how we were all going to wear big braids to like.
Oh, but when Madison is talking about David, I cried during that too.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
And also,
I'm like, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, as I just stopped on McKelty. McKelty is.
I was just gonna say McKelty I could have done without. Also, McKelty dancing.
Oh yeah, you took a picture of that.
Yikes. Oh yeah. GRWC, get ready with Christine.
Aww. All right, 2:30. Christine does look beautiful here. And again,
Yeah.
I can't really even snark to I as I press play, I'm like, this is gonna be really annoying to watch. And at the end, I was crying. So let's just
I cried when Peyton said he's a good man. I hate that I did what I did. I got choked up.
But you know why I'm annoyed with Peyton saying that? Because he knew a camera was on him and he like prepared that. I'm going to say he's a good man as we turn the corner.
I know.
2:38.
Showcase the fact that you're no longer a third wife. Maddie decided not to. Look at those braids.
That was my favorite moment of the episode, hands down. Is Mackenzie's like, nah, third wife. And then it goes to Maddie, and Maddie's going, like a fear me strength moment.
It's going to be a long day with McKelty.
Yeah, cameras are here, and this is it now.
McKelty, for some reason, thinks that she's the narrator for anything marriage related for Christine. She's going to be, leading us through. Thank God for her. If we didn't have her, we wouldn't know what's happening in this episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now she thinks she's Cody.
Producer who definitely doesn't get paid to produce. So what are you doing? 2:44.
Great. And they look good. They look real good. In our church, it was people can wear their hair however they want. But in like the FLDS culture, that's really is the prescribed hairstyle. It goes along with the dresses that they have to wear and the different colors and the pastels and things like that. She's just being silly. No one's going to wear polygamous braids. We'll all wear regular braids. Hey, Janelle, how's it going? Good. This is fun.
Janelle's like, I'll just go in the very back corner.
How you doing? She's just going to answer so she doesn't have to talk at all. Yeah. Good. I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm good.
Good. It's a lot of fun.
She's like, you don't need to mic me up.
Oh,
don't even put a mic on me. No.
In fact, she's like telling the hair woman, she's like, can you just keep the blow dryer on? Just keep it on.
Tune out McKelty's. Whenever McKelty comes in the room, turn on the blow dryer. 3:12.
I think Christine has always wanted kind of like this fairy tale thing. In the faith that we belong to, if you were the second or third wife, sometimes it just didn't work out for you to have a big ceremony. And I think Christine has always kind of wanted that. Christine's getting all the bells and whistles. I love it. Love it. Janelle's presence means a lot to me. She's here, Maddie's here, Savannah's here. So it's like I have so much support from this, almost like this past life with Janelle.
When did you find out that they were?
Oh my God. Robin was sitting there like this, like the emoji with the flat face. And then the second they started talking to her, her mouth just went, Eyelashes akimbo.
God, look at this bitch. Just look at her. Rolling her eyes. I mean,
bitch, just act happy. You can act.
Yeah, also, you got remarried too. Like, why is this a whole new concept for you that someone
you didn't even like
on?
Christine. Christine was mean to you, apparently.
Yeah.
Wild. Why does she think that this will turn the audience on her side to act sad about a wedding that by this time in filming, she should know that everyone is like pretty jazzed.
Robin can get married because it seems like it was destiny. Only Robin.
Wearing a red in this talking.
We're so happy for them.
Oh, that scene is rough to watch. I'm at 3:49.
Christine was getting married.
Yeah, Cody saw an invitation at somebody's house, and then he told me. It didn't surprise me that we weren't invited. We're the outcasts. We've been voted off the island.
No, you haven't.
Invited to the wedding. It's like crazy.
It would be insane if you were invited to the wedding because you are married to her ex-husband.
Yes.
It's not that you have been voted off the island.
You weren't invited. I wasn't invited to Brad's new wedding.
Yeah, was what's his name? Preston?
Yeah.
Was he at your wedding? And all your other family?
Even think of.
No.
And not even just us. She can't even prepare the answer. Oh no, we weren't invited, but I wish her well. No, I wasn't invited. we're the outcasts.
Yeah, like she has to like think of reasons. Like, I mean, no, I think we just weren't invited because, we were voted off the island, the outcast. No, because you guys have been talking shit about them nonstop too. They don't talk about you at all. All
And-
you're doing. Okay.
Let me know in the chat if I'm correct here, but I think Eyelash Robin. I think it's an interesting thing to add to the timeline because I think Eyelash Robin is current day talking heads. Like these are more recent.
Ooh.
Right? Don't you think?
She's bitter because they're asking for child support, probably.
Oh, I wonder. So I think whenever we see the eyelashes, we know that that's closer to present day, possibly past Garrison passing. So that's and then we know Mary's in that weird room and she's on Ozempic, so she's thinner. So I think like you can kind of see where like the new footage picks up. Cody always looks the exact same.
Maniacal.
Maniacal is the exact word. 406.
The family experience is not even close to the same. It's weird. It's awkward. It's not fun. It's not welcoming. It's not safe emotionally.
I'm sure all of my children, but Robin's children, are going to be there. You know, they're
Really quickly.
This youth gets so funny to me. He's such a little bitch. It's so
whoever
funny.
edited this episode, you did a really good job of what order you're putting shit in because this is great. Can we discuss whether or not we think Robin's children were invited to the wedding? Because I would say they definitely were.
They were invited?
I feel like she would have invited them, or at least been I feel like they would have been welcome.
No, I don't think she invited
Aurora
them.
and Brianna would have been welcome, or Dayton.
No, like what reason to go if they haven't seen them in a long time?
Because
how would they get there? They're not just gonna drop them off.
But
it is in Utah. They're in
they have
Arizona.
Been welcome if they'd showed up, and I think they would.
No.
You don't?
No, because I think they would be crashing the party if they showed up. They weren't invited.
But the kids
because you're not close. They're not kind to Janelle's kids or Christine's kids.
But they all keep saying that they miss them, especially Dayton.
Yeah, but it's Christine's day. Like, did any of those kids go out of the way to make Christine feel good?
Yeah, but I think Christine knows that they're brainwashed. I don't know. Interesting.
I don't think she should have invited them. They haven't been nice to her.
Well, they suck. And
bye. Would you invite Aurora?
I might invite them just because it would be funny. Because I know that would
Aurora would show up, sit in the front seat, in the front row, pick her fucking nose, eat her boogers. There'd be boogers all over those linens when they send them back.
Yeah,
she'd be right up by the cake. She'd cut herself a piece of the cake and be like, "I need to know." She'd bring her fucking telescope or her horoscope book to tell us about stars and stuff.
See,
no way.
Mary says here, Christine has no problem with the three oldest. Yeah, I think that she's made it very clear that it's more the separation is just that obviously Robin and Cody have created this. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think she would invite them. What's the point? They're going to be snooping. They'll tell her everything.
But I think
she's not going to be comfortable.
If she knew that they would have gone, I think she would have invited them.
Okay.
I'm at 422.
Going to be the family party. They're going to have a Brown family mosh pit.
Oh my God.
I invented.
It's crazy.
I don't think they know what a mosh pit is, because the mosh pit is when you're all so close and everyone's just jumping and hitting each other.
Yeah, they have no idea what a mosh pit is. They have no idea what a flash mob is.
No.
They like to dance is all they need to say. We like to dance.
Is it just I guess it would be a flash mob when a flash mob is just, when people join in and there's a rehearsal kind of happening. A mosh pit is not what Cody's referring to is himself dancing in the center as everyone has no room to dance. So they have to watch him.
Right. And he jumps up and down and they point like this.
To which he invented. No one's ever done this before.
Inventor. Cody Brown. Father, protector, Viking, dancer.
The
inventor.
Level of him in these talking, because at least he's not angry anymore in the talking heads, but he's still angry. But now he's at least forcing himself to laugh through it. So it's even more hilarious to watch because he's so bothered.
He's trying to give us, he's trying to persuade us that he is not totally affected by this one. Really, he's like, they're going to have a Brown family. Like, he wants to lose his mind. And
so it's time to go cut down a tree.
He was all over People magazine trying to see the first exclusive photos of that wedding, without a doubt.
433.
Because I would try and outdance the groom. So it was like,
Okay.
they'd be just trying to show up the groom. Not cool.
That was a crazy thing to say. Oh, by the way, Red Cliff's Lodge, shall we?
Oh, invite us.
My mouse isn't working, so you're going to have to do it.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh,
I just need
great.
to click ourselves all over here.
I actually got it. Oh, all right. We did it at the same time. All right. We're at Red Cliff's Lodge, everyone.
It's a Moab. It's a Moab.
Okay. David's wearing a shirt that says
Life is better in the mountains. Yesterday I wore one that said, the man, the myth, the legend, the groom.
444.
No, all the girls are drinking.
Tony.
Yeah, the girls are. I mean, they've been pounding mimosa since like 8 a.m.
Can't look
I
at
had a
them.
room over there.
Their voices really are the same exact voice, but just Tony's has the bubble,
Yes. Yeah.
which I can't do.
Oh, you can do it. Everyone step back to your mic. Get hit by a stick.
So yeah, there you go. All right. 451.
At the lodge, so I had all the boys come over.
The
Everybody's
boys.
just blended in and joking around and enjoying themselves. So okay, so tell me who everyone is because I don't know them all. This is Dave.
Tony, you're
my
Tony, I'm
brother-in-law.
Dave.
Tony, Dave.
I'm brother-in-law.
This is Chris from California. California? Ah. And Corbin, you're going to marry us, right? He doesn't know what he's going to do.
Christine had 3 things that she wanted. She wanted it short. She wanted me to talk about my love for them, and she wanted me to talk about finding love later in life.
It's nice.
Christine and Dave are that story. They're the testimony of second chances.
Notice he says David, not David.
What do we feel about this thing with somebody dry shaving Peyton, and then Mitch has like a razor? It's fucking sweet.
Mitch has like the straight razor.
And
It's
Peyton
very
is shaving
Mitch.
between his eyebrows.
Yeah, I feel like Mitch is into that, like Scottish shit, and I feel like he's into like the Highland games. He probably forged his own metal for the knife. Like they're into that kind of stuff.
Right.
I thought it was sweet though.
Yeah,
I thought it was really neat.
I'm currently rewatching Sister Wives as always, and I'm in the Mitch and Aspen's wedding. And I'm kind of fascinated by Mitch because like he seems like he loves Aspen so desperately, but he isn't overt about like you can tell he doesn't really like he's not a words of affirmation guy. He's more like an actions guy.
Yeah,
So
he's
an interesting dynamic, very quiet, but you still know like he loves her. He just doesn't like he's not like super overt. I'm at 526.
Someone shave you before? It's an experience.
Yeah, you missed the hair right up there.
That one. Thanks a lot, man.
Oh God, I don't know. He just goes like this with no mirror. I'm like, what if you shave too far this way?
Him and Tony are basically because this is the man section. It's like a competition between Tony and Peyton for who can get the most camera time.
Oh yeah, it's full competition. Caleb's getting in on it. Caleb's also wearing a Top Gun t-shirt.
Yeah,
because he's cool.
I think Caleb wears a baseball hat during this, or he does it at Mitch and Aspen's wedding. I forget which one I was watching, but I think Caleb has a hat on, and he's tired. Caleb is tired.
Yeah, Mitch has really grown on me. I like Mitch.
Yeah,
he looks much better now, even though I'm not a fan of long hair. It fits him, and I like these two together. And it's really sweet during the wedding. If you look at Mitch and Aspen sitting, it's exactly to your point of him just being kind of quiet. He's sitting there and he's got like his arm around her waist as they're sitting. And it was just like a really sweet.
Yeah.
I
like that.
Those two.
I like that. 534.
Wasn't able to completely shave. Quick scratch, got out. Oh, yes, please and thank you.
Oh!
This is what men do, bro.
Yeah.
Fancy straight razor. And
You know,
said,
Mitch does not want to use it on Tony. He's like,
Oh
Who the
no.
heck carries a straight razor with them? And why do they have a straight razor?
because he probably brought it there to get ready.
Yeah.
He's like into his beard and shit like that. So I don't think it's like as odd as they think it is.
I mean, neither. I don't know why it needs to be content, but fine.
Completely trust Mitch. Mitch knew what he was doing.
Ain't nobody like us.
So there's a tree
Open tree party.
off the deck.
So good.
We got this beautiful deck, but I'm going to knock down one big tree today. I will cut down a tree and chop it all up and remove it before I cut down the next.
Okay.
Yes, just
Why are you yelling at
preface it
me?
with that. I am going to finish this one. It's the last thing me and my sun visor and my gloves do. I promise.
And Robin has a hoodie, a man hoodie on, and I haven't got my ponytail in, and I'm just outdoors today.
I'm
gonna
can
watch
tell
you do
from just by what Cody's wearing, he should absolutely never do this. Okay, hold on. I just want to read what Katie says here. As a homeowner's adjuster, I think Cody Brown is an underwriting nightmare. Yes. I hope his insurance company sees this cutting crap and drops him. Oh my God. Like this is
I can't bring it up now. I'll switch out of this. Is that I took a screenshot of this. Jean had a theory. She wants to thank LocoVision for okay. New theory, possible thanks to LocoVision. In this clip, they mentioned the one time Cody cutting the trees that hit his roof and damaged the house, which they bring up in passing here. Oh, one time it crashed into the roof. It's like what? This was filmed in fall 2023. Robin mentions this was a couple of years ago. McMansion listing mentions a new roof was installed 3 years ago. Robin and Cody applied for an emergency home equity line of credit in December 2021. My theory is the line of credit was likely help with paying for these damages.
I'm sure, and maybe, homeowners, adjusters, let us know. But I'm sure that they probably tried to pass it off as like an insurance claim, like, weather damage or something. And then, it shows up like, oh, you cut the fucking tree down. So you're paying for it by yourself, babe.
Oh, okay.
I would love that. But I mean, if he had an insurance, if they got the roof fixed because of an insurance claim, that would have shown. Last house I bought, there was an insurance claim on the roof and they got it fixed. But like, you would know that ahead of time that there was damage on it. And that had been fixed. But how about you cut down a tree and it hits the house? You're never doing that again. Ever.
Also,
and for what reason?
Well, for the view, he says.
Okay.
I have another question though.
Sorry.
These are like big, tall, beautiful trees. Is it okay? Are you allowed to just go cut down trees? Because it seems like that's like not great environmentally.
I was going to say the same thing. Joe in Salt Lake City is saying destroying the value of the property. I thought those trees were, everything. Oh, it's more expensive because you have the trees. More expensive, you have the trees.
You're just going and cutting them down. And these are beautiful trees.
If you're thinking of moving, I would maybe not cut them down because maybe you might hit the house again or cause more damage or kill yourself. Cody is wearing jeans, a short sleeve golf shirt.
To move, he wears a sweater or a button-up long sleeve, but to cut down a spiky
no
tree,
helmet.
No.
Yeah. Cody's killed thousands of trees. Sure. Like loggers who do this professionally, I believe. Cody, who maybe cut down some, when he was a pretend cowboy on his ranch, where he would just like go hit horses.
Some of my favorite laughs I've ever had in life are things like when you're at a show. Like I was at a show with my friend Jenny and something funny happened on stage and we both couldn't stop laughing. And like, it was just, it's that forcing yourself to not laugh, but all you want to do is laugh, or like laughing.
Yes. And everything gets funnier.
And I can imagine, like, I wish I was like one of the camera people here. Cause they were standing far enough away, but it's like, don't just let him cook. Let him, as he's like hacking at the tree.
Oh my God.
Just don't laugh. Just
trying to do everything he can to get this thing down so that he does not sacrifice any bit of his manhood or his pride on camera.
Him like trying to laugh it off maniacally once again.
Honestly, like this to me is so textbook, like adult, undiagnosed, untreated ADHD.
Yeah.
And we're just seeing the fallout, literally, of all of this.
It's
Okay,
more
so
than
here's
just that, though.
Robin in her ponytail and her hoodie.
And she
She's
has
so
one of like a
cute.
messy ponytail. Like, I'm just only gonna put it half
She's a
through.
little hole in her hoodie.
I will say, once again, I find her much more relatable when she's dressed like this than when she's wearing a blouse.
Blouse.
Yeah, it pays Gillette. I have ADHD. Yes, I guarantee you I have undiagnosed ADHD, but I've never acted like
You're
that.
not out there hacking fucking trees, like massive trees. Massive.
Yeah, after you've already knocked a tree into the house.
It's the impulsivity. He can't, like, he is driven by a motor. Like you see when
Dangerous.
he runs up that hill, driven by a motor. Boom.
Another
Like
great
he
moment.
he cannot help himself.
And it just shows how little control Robin actually does have over him, because I would imagine most people in healthy relationships, if a man accidentally knocked a tree over into your house, the wife would be like, "You're not allowed to touch a chainsaw or a tree."
Yes.
And she clearly
never.
wants to say that, but he's like, "No, I'm going to cut down this tree and it's going to go down before I even try another tree, okay?"
And that's why I'd be like, let the new owners decide if they want to cut the tree down or not. Leave it for the new owners. Nope.
I want that view right now. I want the
He
view
needs to feel powerful. I need to go cut something down.
I want to think that this was actually the day of Christina David's wedding. What if it was the same day? Because that makes it even more amazing.
That's really good.
6/17. It's going to be a long episode.
But I'm going to knock down one big tree today. I will cut down a tree and chop it all up. And
sorry, I
remove it
reminded.
before I cut down the next.
But will it be within 6 months?
I'm not going to leave it here all winter.
Promise?
As long as I have
Take
time
your gloves off.
They're so homey with each other, this band.
It's not going to stay here for 6 months. What is Cody doing that he couldn't finish a project over the course of 6 months? Because he's not busy with one of those jobs. He's not busy with a job. It's too bad. If only he could have like some kids come and help him, like the 3 adults that are living at home and the 2 young tweens who could also help.
Well, there's also the 18 that just don't fuck with him anymore. And they're like a lot of their husbands too, but you fucked that up already. I need the cough, so just hold on a second.
Yeah, everyone in the comments like, yeah, I would not be doing this either. Even if I had ADHD or I have it, I don't go down
I
and
think
cut
it's clear
trees.
that has a bunch of different projects kind of always half started, which I understand that life more than anything. But like, this just seems so dangerous. And like, wouldn't someone get involved? Like the law? Maybe like Aurora should make an anonymous call to like, my dad's about to do something really crazy.
That would mean that Aurora would know how to make an outgoing phone call.
Or that it's even you're even able to do that. They have what are those phones called that you can give your kids where you can?
They're like the jitterbugs. Yeah,
okay,
she's got a jitterbug for kids. Yeah,
that's like funny, but like that honestly probably is what they have. I'd be shocked if they had full access to their phone and internet. There's no Wi-Fi at Chateau.
No, and they probably like collect all the phones, charge them in the room at night. They definitely go through them.
Netflix, there's no option to do just a regular account. It's only kids' account.
Kids. Yep. Kids with the filter.
6:30.
Gross.
And I don't want to make a promise I'm not sure I can keep, my love. I'm a monogamist now, so there's a new rule that Robin made. And because I'm a monogamist, my wife gets to make rules, right? So she's like, don't drop a tree until you've removed the last tree you dropped.
What was that about with what does monogamy have to do with it? What was he trying to weave in there? Now I respect my wife.
Like this is a new thing. He and Robin never really acted like this before, but now that they're monogamous, they can, and they are laughing just like Jen and Mary are just laughing. They have so much fun together, don't you see? They're just 2 cool kids out on the pond.
The laughter that Cody is like forcing in these talking heads. It's terrifying, but since I'm not in the room with him, like I love watching it.
Yeah.
So I can
Him
tell
running up this heel, right? That's how they say it. Him
the
running
opposite
up
of
the heel gives the exact same energy as Areola sliding down in the snow, being like, "Ooh, I'm falling. Look at me." This is him being like, "Look, my new shoes make me run real fast."
running up the hill.
So
Oh my God.
unathletic.
God, if I would pay $300 right now to watch Robin and Cody rewatch this and see like if they even are aware of how silly this looked, or if Cody's like, yeah,
Cody loved it. He loved it.
Loved it.
Mm-hmm. Real American testosterone.
654. Here he goes. Here he goes.
David wants.
David Woolley.
Everything that I can gather is it's moved pretty fast, but sometimes you just know.
Sure enough.
Like you did with Robin.
I hope they're happy, and I hope someday the time comes where we're just comfortable being around each other.
That was fun. For a first-time viewer, I feel like if I was watching this for the first time, I'd be like, that was nice.
Okay, he's a decent guy.
No, he's not a decent guy, but he knows how to say decent things, at least. Robin can't do that.
I don't think he's a decent guy. Don't worry. But I would see, like someone just seeing that clip being like, okay, well, he wants to get along with her. But he's still on the high of cutting down a tree last week or 2 months ago or 3 months ago.
Yeah. Also,
he knows this is going to be the episode that they air the tree.
J.A. Price, I don't know if you're like just you're not like a regular viewer, but it's not our fault because they named their kid Areola.
Yeah.
Sorry. And she's kind of a monster. Sorry. I'm at 723.
Yeah, just one side of it.
Is that gonna hit you?
Listen, I've done crazy all my life. It's been crazy, but it's always worked.
I always think about how Cody's kind of Babe Ruth. He's either striking out or he's out of the park.
Not quite. Getting close. Oh.
He's cut down a lot of trees around the house, and most
Why?
of them pretty well. There was just one time where he actually dropped a tree on the house. It was pretty scary, and we had some roof damage.
I love how she just kind of passes that. I think it was pretty scary. We had some roof. He dropped a tree on your house.
It was a little scary. I mean, no big deal.
And also, why don't we all know about that? Why was that not public knowledge?
Yeah, I mean, if it was like no big deal, just a little thing, why didn't they throw it up there? Show it. Name them.
I'm at 753.
Got it. When I'm dropping trees, you want to put them in the right place. So a lot of times I'll put a ratchet, hook them up with chains, so I'm pulling in the direction that I want it to fall.
Right here. He's.
He was about to lose it.
He looks like a little kid who's like holding themselves because like they have to go to the bathroom, like they're dancing to like get in, like ooh, it's this urgent, frenetic, like
I can feel it. I can feel how with each pull it was like, doubling.
You want to tell him just take a deep breath.
Breathe.
Now just pull, but he's so, again, like how a kid would do it, an impulsive child, just ring, 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 ring. Deep breath.
Perfect point here. The new editors hate Cody. I've actually read somewhere that they fired a couple producers that were friends with Cody recently.
No, really?
Sarah Fraser, which I don't know like how reliable she is, but I think I did see her say that. So if that's that would make sense if they have new producers who aren't so Cody friendly, because that is gold right there.
He looks stupid. He looks
like an idiot.
Yeah. He looks just like a bumbling idiot. Hey, we're almost at 500 people right here. So everyone just smash that like, just thumbs up, hit the like. Means a lot.
Afterwards, you can stay after the outro and leave an actual comment, a real comment, a real one. I'm at 813. So Cody just got the thing started, and now he's filled with adrenaline. It's up here.
Okay,
All right.
He's already got his run uphill in. He's got the chainsaw started. It's going to be easy, just easy sailing from here on out. All men.
We're going to calm down now.
He goes between like a really intelligent approach to situations, and then he's kind of got this like wild hair.
Kinda. Oh, he's got the helmet on now.
He just said, my adrenaline's just going crazy.
Oh.
No shit. And okay, can you maybe put down the chainsaw?
Yeah, maybe we should wait that adrenaline rush just slows down a bit.
It will slow down. Just give it 20 seconds and then we'll turn on the chainsaw again.
Yeah, how about we go inside? We take like a little lemonade break. Maybe like an Adderall, maybe
not an Adderall.
Maybe some like chamomile tea. Just try to like even something out in your system.
We need to give him whatever Robin was on when she made that like Christmas Eve video. Some Ambien.
Oh, or when Robin was giving birth. Go ahead. Oh yeah, right there. Oh, you want me to put it right there? Oh yeah.
Arm up. My adrenaline's just going crazy. We're at 8:30.
Literally, I don't know why. It could be divorce, COVID, and dropping a tree on the house, but I'm scared.
Well, then you don't have to keep doing now. He has a sledgehammer or something.
He's like an axe and
Is this how you fell a tree? He's cut a divot into the tree, and now he's trying to hammer the divot out.
I've never taken down a tree.
You never felled a tree.
I've never felled a tree. I remember I watched David from Teen Mom fell a tree. And the adrenaline that these kind of men get from killing nature is really something else. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right, he's hacking away. We're at 8:39.
It's all physics. But I'm not a physicist. I just don't know what kind of crazy it's going to do.
Why is Robin standing directly on the other side of a leaning fucking tree that he's cutting down?
She is freaked out. She's screaming. Like that was real.
Yeah.
Guy!
This is crazy. Their neighbors have got to be like, what is going on there today? Why is he cutting all his trees down again?
Oh my God. I don't think you can, like, I feel like their houses are all so separate, but like, I can't even imagine the sounds that you hear at 3 a.m. coming from this house when there is movement. 8:57. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm going to go ahead to the end of this commercial here.
Okay, you got it.
I cannot believe that this one's freaking me out. So
oh God, my favorite part of this whole scene is coming up.
All right, well, we're at 9:21, so we're going to take a trip to, well, we'll see. Let's change the background for it, too. I mean, Parowan. Oh, no, we're back with Robin and Cody. Okay, perfect.
It's all a little precarious for me, and I'm like, can we do this a little bit differently? And he's just like, shh, stop it. Shh.
Robin, that story you just told is a good indication that you're in a very abusive marriage.
Yeah, I'm like, or when someone's cutting a tree down, maybe if he's saying like go away, then go away. Like as he's actively cutting it down with a chainsaw is not the time to discuss it.
But it also shows how little respect he has for her. Like she is genuinely worried here because he's doing something stupid.
Yeah. Oh, Darlene. Hey. Darlene says, my in-laws have a landscape business and I've seen my husband cut down many trees. Nothing Cody is doing is making any sense. Oh, that tracks.
Darlene has a baking business called A Girl and Her Mixer. And I ordered, or I think she had a cake that ended up not getting used. So I bought it for Jody. And like,
oh my God, it was so good, Darlene.
I saw the cam, the ring cam footage delivering it to you, and it's like the sweetest thing in the world. I can't believe you actually answered your door and that you were wearing clothes. Clothes.
Yeah, right. Oh, Darlene. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, put your storefront and everything in the comments because that really was like a delicious.
And your kids are really cute too. And you know I don't say that about kids. I'm at 9:41. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, go for it.
Okay. 9:41.
Oh, the tree gets stuck between the other trees falling down, as I expected to happen.
As anyone could have. And as Robin was probably trying to warn him about.
Yeah, like, oh, it's going to fall that way into the forest of other trees that are in its way.
Well, how does Cody react? He takes off his helmet and slams it to the ground like a kid playing baseball.
Tantrum. This never happened to me. This is so weird. Always works perfectly for me.
Yeah, this is so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed for you, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, Robin, just as like by proxy. 9:51.
What the hell? It was dangerous when we started. It's more dangerous now. But you can't leave it. I'm not going to leave it hooked in this tree, especially with my children here. I'm going to have to cut chunks out of it.
He's acting like the kids actually like leave the house or like run around.
Yeah. Especially with my children playing outside.
Sure. Poor girl.
Yeah.
10:05. Solomon has not seen a lick of sunshine since Las Vegas. 10:05.
Oh God, no. Ariel is just like painting a room with makeup, you know.
Oh yeah, marker. She's writing red rum.
Oh, for sure.
10:06.
One problem after another.
Well, it's okay.
None of it his fault.
In my lifetime, easy 1,000 trees.
All right.
This one's freaking me out so bad. Okay, it's rolling the direction I want.
Yeah, it's rolling.
Oh my God. Jesus, that makes me nervous. So the tree has fallen pretty precariously. Now it's not even falling over. It just fell like
uh-huh. And just like went boop boop. Just kind of like hopped to the ground.
The tree is like, I'm gonna fuck with this guy before I go down.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
God is working with the tree. How much
I mean,
harder
this is massive. Like the size of this tree. How many feet tall is it? I don't know.
Please.
100 something plus? I mean, my God.
So Robin should be wearing a helmet, maybe.
Well, wouldn't you think like, okay, if I take this thing down, I'm going to need 100 plus feet of clearing whatever direction it's going. Or just call someone for the price that it's going to cost you to just get out there and have someone do it. Just don't let Robin go on QVC for a day, a weekend.
Yeah. Ask each of your children to give you $60 each in rent. Tree is paid for.
Done. Yep.
10:26.
Go, come on.
She's so weird. It never happens like this.
And it's just him going, oh, damn it.
This is just, it's just really fighting me on this one.
I love that the mic is picking up his heavy breathing. 10:33.
Shoot. My chainsaw blade got pinched in the tree.
So now he is yanking on this running chainsaw with all of his might.
That has gotten pancaked between the tree that's not cut down. So he's just going to go at it, try to like make a wedge.
But he's pulling it toward himself. At what point do the producers step in? Because it's not here.
Oh, well, I'm sure they have to stay away for like insurance reasons. Like,
so they would have just been, they would have been fine letting him just like chainsaw into his own chest.
Well, they're not going to get involved.
I wouldn't.
Like they would have strict instructions. Like, you do not get involved. They are not insured for this kind of shit.
I guess that's a good point. Yeah, I wonder if when Cody's like, I'm going to fell this tree, he had to sign something saying like all liability is not on TLC for whatever.
Or these filming people were like, well, that's fine, but we'll be on the deteriorating deck.
Yeah.
And we'll shoot you from here.
We'll just be listening to your mic audio. 10:45.
It's a miracle he's alive. God.
I know.
Keep cutting. I had to put wedges inside this cut.
The chainsaw's still on while he's doing this.
Go! Damn you!
Yeah.
And then he takes the sledgehammer and chucks it into the tree.
because he's a bitch. He went inside and like he like had a fuck. He was like Robin, like he had like a surge of testosterone, like I am man, you know.
Sure, he definitely did something once the cameras were down to like really like crushes a can like in his hand, just bleeding. And
yeah, like or no, like he went inside, he did like a crunch, you know.
Yeah!
he attempts to do one pull-up. He's like,
he's so filled with adrenaline, he can only get halfway up. Yes. And Robin's watching this like, that's my guy. I'd be so grossed out.
That's my type.
This would be a breakup for me. If like I saw my man behave like that, I would break up with him immediately. Yeah. Like, well, this looks indicative of things to come.
Yeah, and then scream me the damn you. I'd be like, do you need to get dressed for your LARPing Renaissance Fair convention now? Or
is he just... like, I guarantee you that tree is still there on the ground, exactly in that spot right now. 11:03.
Oops. Lord, that we're safe. Oh my gosh.
I think I need a break.
Okay.
Yeah, tree down. So just as soon as I can, I'm getting the chainsaw.
Check out that hot, sweaty head of hair now.
The real
yes.
But it's not nearly as dangerous.
With Moab. We're going to Moab.
Oh, but first.
Christine looks gorgeous there. Like, really, just.
Yeah,
really.
Her hair, makeup. Yeah, she looks really pretty.
The outfit is really good for this day. Like, I just love it.
Get it. Oh God! I hope so. I mean, it's not for nothing. When I heard
that was fine. That was right on the limit of it being.
At the same time, I want her to be happy, so I just dealt.
You should tell your face that.
All of this, so.
Truly is wearing a suit jacket.
Oh, yeah, she's in a costume.
Yeah, she's like a floor, like a ankle length top coat.
She's about to like hijack the boat in the Great Movie Ride. She is.
What are you telling me, Sully?
Get your hands and feet in the boat, toots.
Why, yada.
11:51.
The first time that I kind of like settled in that you guys were getting married and then that you were going to be with each other forever. We were out of town and he looked at you and he's like, oh, I love you so much. Like, just like honest and pure. And it was like, I've never heard somebody say I love you that much to you. And it was like, oh, okay, I guess you can have my mommy. I guess. So when David first proposed to my mom, I thought it was very soon. I thought it was too soon. And I still think that a little bit, but I think I've had time to like adjust to it. It's given me a lot more clarity to see like how much they love each other. I'm just excited and happy for them.
I love David. Okay, so like when I met David, I'm gonna cry. And I don't want to do this because I'm gonna cry.
Now again, remember that in this current time, she is not fucking with Cody. They've seen each other at Logan's wedding at this point, and she rushed her kids away from him. So that makes this a little more meaningful for me. She's like, oh, thank God she found this man.
Christine's girls are so gorgeous. McKelty's pretty too, but McKelty's annoying as fuck. But like Janelle, her kids they look so much like her. Madison is like grown even more beautiful. She's gotten older because she's leaned into embracing her naturally blondish hair. And she looks so much better when it's lighter.
I feel like Janelle and her girls all look like they would be in like those 70s Disney movies, like a young Jodie Foster. They just have that really face that's not like overtly model-esque beauty. It's just like that pure natural beauty where their face is just perfect. Yeah, they could all be in like those old live action movies. Escape to Witch Mountain, Jodie, the Richards.
You stole my fucking house. You stole my goddamn house. I miss Kim Richards. Anyway.
I like her. I don't miss her. I don't know anything about her, but I did like her in that one season that I watched. 12:38, and let's let Madison cook.
I know. He loves you too. No, I just love him so much.
You're so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Thanks.
Because that's her mom.
What's up? It's just amazing. You're very solid. I'm happy for you.
Get the kid out of the room. Okay, we got Madison, Caleb for some reason, and
the
Hunter.
other family's not here, and that there is animosity, and that there is problems. But I'm also like, I love David and David's family. We just kind of meshed together.
Yeah. It's hard and sad.
Oh, hey, Hunter.
The past go,
Get it.
but it's really exciting to see what the future has to hold.
All right, let's go. I'm ready to get married.
Oh,
It hurt me right
With a
here.
purpose.
and it's the way she says it too.
Soulmate.
It's just like it's a stabbing. Like it just, I'm not upset, but it's just like it's a short stab, like a needle prick. Like, oh,
And it's singy. I'm
yeah.
gonna get married.
And this isn't a new thing either because she's been doing it all of their whole lives.
I
So-
never realized how much she sang when she enters the room until we started recapping these. That was like the first thing you said.
Yeah,
Is that
sings
she's
a lot.
always singing something.
Well, yeah. I wish I'd never said that because now comments come in weekly. Well, Amanda sings all the time too, and she's just as
Oh,
fucking-
stop. No, not true.
I'm over it. 1335.
It is weird because, she's my ex-wife, but it's like, that's none of my business anymore. And it's more like kudos.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Kudos is how Cody feels.
10% that is the right thing to get married. I'm just excited.
Oh my
to
God,
be-
Tony looks like such a piece
Oh,
of
I missed it.
garbage.
Wait, let me see him.
It's just that all the men have their shirts, tucked in and their hair done and a vest.
And Tony is
Tony's gonna wear button up, unironed, untucked, hair
his
down.
own
not
wedding. He wore dirty, faded. What were they, like gray, thinned out jeans? They were so dirty. It had that like
showing off his legs.
soft. Gah. And
He wore a black t-shirt to Mitch and Aspen's wedding.
you want my jacket because it's cold because it's December. You want my jacket? It's really romantic.
1354.
She's everything I've always wanted.
It is my first legal marriage. I'm just excited because it's new. It's all new for me. Like I was married before, but it was.
Oh my God, the recapping is so unnecessary.
We know.
Yes! Hi! There's a sense of
It's almost over, you guys.
that comes with
We're so
the
close.
security of knowing that I'm David's only wife. And I'm the only woman that he's ever gonna love.
See you in 20
I'm kind of feeling like Robin now. I'm like, we're so happy, right? You guys, we're so happy. For her.
I am happy for her.
I did.
Can you imagine just being thankful that you're someone's only wife? That's where the bar is here.
Yeah, yeah. So things she says she loves about David that are so unique. You and I are like, he's a man.
Human. Yeah.
He's
knows how to act
so
in public.
funny. He's so
Funny,
chill
silly.
and cool. And we're like,
Oh,
haven't seen it
Jody.
yet.
Excuse me. He's gonna pop his foot up when they kiss on the altar. So it's pretty funny.
He's funny.
Really.
It is hilarious. Yeah.
1434.
Was more about him and him making me feel secure and showing me all the love. But I didn't know in those early years.
Hi, Mary.
That it really is about me. I learned early on, don't compare, right? Jealousy and comparison are the death in plural marriage.
Yes, that's what they teach you to make sure the patriarchy stays strong.
Because if you felt your feelings and acknowledged them, well, then that might be a problem for men. So better just,
Yeah. Well, in like the 50s,
figure out a way not to be jealous. Just figure it out.
in the 50s, they would just have you committed.
Ah.
There's a storyline
Because-
on Mad Men where Alexis Bledel is dating Pete, and then I think they got married in real life. And then like her husband finds out that she has depression, and then she gets like a lobotomy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hysteria.
Yeah.
Hysterectomy. Periods.
Jesus.
Women problem. We're crazy.
And the person who looks the most like they're on their period in this episode is Cody. 1449.
Nothing goes my way. Ooh.
And you get really comfortable with who you are. And that gives confidence, I think.
Here's that moment.
It's a little performative, but okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Just take a moment. It's just a great day. I'm so excited. I love everything that's brought me here. All of it. Just want to sit with it just for a minute, though.
I got Robin and Cody's.
We're going to get married because I saw a wedding announcement at my sister's house.
I'll let this play. It's like this should be studied, this scene, in the way that Robin is like, and she is fucking like, don't just stop talking.
Yes. Yep. Like, don't go there. We talked about that. We're not gonna say that.
Like, this should be studied in like college classes.
Relationship dynamics.
Or like psychology and like how to read body language.
Talk about jealousy. Who's jealous here? Is the man, is Cody.
Yes.
Cody's clearly jealous and threatened that a woman has a choice and didn't choose him.
Wild. Okay, 1537. Here we go. Oh God, hilarious.
I'm really fine. I'm resolved with it.
Yeah.
She made the accusation that I had.
Aren't we just so happy for them?
Well, I'm just telling my story.
We're just so happy for them. We just want Christine to be happy. That's what we want.
Yes.
Right?
I mean, he's not just dealing with Christine.
Chilling.
He's also dealing with Mary finally saying she's done and what's going on to know and the issues with the kids and stuff. That's been really hard for him too.
That this wedding is happening is really none of my business at this point. Christine doesn't need permission, anything like that. I'm happy for them.
Look how hard Robin is staring at him, like just
what we talked about, Cody. Remember what we talked about?
Because he'll go rogue. He will. He's proven himself to go rogue.
His favorite thing is to go rogue. That is his thing.
His
thing is going rogue. Yeah. Doing what most people would never do or never say.
1620.
And all the happiness that life can give them. That's my honest feeling.
If you have to say that's my honest feeling, it's not your honest feeling.
In fact, it's tough on me because I think it was mostly good.
I hope Christine and David can be happy. That's all.
Again, tell your face that.
I'm at. It's like, it's a real different world. The world that I have with Robin and our children. So that's the view from our deck.
So pretty.
That's my favorite shot. So that's the view from our deck. There's still a major tree right in the middle.
We can still see that area of trees on that mountain over there, like in the middle. You can see the trees over there. Like, look through the branches. You see it? Like, if you look through these branches, you'll see way out there.
See how much I cleared for us, for our view?
Yeah. Now, look past the tree where the upturned plastic Adirondack chair is. Past that is the view.
That is so shady. This is how I know the producers are like, let's just give them what they want out there.
Yeah.
1657.
It's kind, it's pleasant, it's beautiful. It's small. I gotta admit this. I think I need a lot of attention. It's been different to be in a place where I don't get as much attention, but my children will always be my children, and the door will always be open to them. They have got to come through that door. I'm going to be holding a hand out for that. But I'm going to be holding this hand that's next to me, and I won't let go of that hand. I will not cut off Robin to have a relationship with my children.
That's not what they're saying.
That's not what they're saying. They didn't want that, but also, I don't think he realizes what he just said there, which is, I won't. Robin's more important than my kids. I'll choose Robin over my kids. That's what he just said.
I think they're like, yeah, we know you're going to stick with Robin. I don't think we've heard anyone say like, oh no, our dad,
Break up
we
with
want
her.
our dad to leave Robin, divorce Robin.
No.
No one's ever said that. All they've said is like, could you not be an asshole?
Yeah.
And we are not going to come to you and say sorry. And this whole Cody trying to make it sound like, I mean, I have an open door for her. I'll hold the open door and I'll be here. Open door. No, you need to come out of your fucking door and go to their door.
Wow.
You're the parent. Even though they're adults, you're still the parent.
Yep.
But he like knows just the way to say it to make it sound like he's doing the right thing. I mean, I'm here holding the door.
Yeah, they just don't want Robin around all the time either. But it's like you can't go somewhere without her. If she cared so much about your kids' relationship, she'd be like, all right, well, I won't go. But as long as, you should nurture that.
Yes, and that's the thing. If Robin truly did care about the kids and cared about Cody having a relationship with his kids, she would say, I understand like there's way too much like, it's never going to be water under the bridge for the kids and I, but you should still have a relationship with them. I don't have to go.
Things? She seems to be miserable whenever she goes. So just stay home.
Yeah, exactly. You go with your kids, have them here. Yeah. I don't have to be here. I support you supporting them. That's it.
But they thrive off being the victim with each other. 1739. All right. Trucking along here. Okay. I'm at 1805. Edward Moab.
Moab.
Cody's favorite song, Pack a Bell. Oh my God, it is. Oh, he's not going to like that.
I'm just gonna wear my white sunglasses because it's sunny in Moab.
And no, not worried about anything. Come on, zip together. My dress is great. It fits wonderful. I feel beautiful. I'm excited for Dave.
It does not fit wonderful.
You get the wife. You get
there, Caleb is wearing a hat.
Take off your fucking smelly ass hat, you disgusting. Oh. That is so fucking gross. Just
disrespectful, I think.
You and I have always felt this way, and we've never even like talked about it, but we like bald guys.
Yeah.
I'd rather a bald dude than a dude wearing a smelly hat like this. Right?
You're not fooling.
Like at a wedding.
Well, maybe I think bald people do like to wear hats so they don't get a sunburn, but like don't wear that hat to a nice wedding.
Yes, exactly.
There are other hats. 1836.
Yeah, but it's a kick-ass wife, so. Oh, it is.
Tony.
She feels beautiful with David. He truly really
the dress
loves
is way
her
too big.
All the important ways.
There's a big conversation on our Facebook page. We love to hate TV. Everyone come join. Even if you don't know the answers to questions, just say you don't know and I'll let you in. But there's a big conversation about that. A lot of people that work in dress shops saying she obviously didn't do like an alteration fitting.
Okay.
So it was just like they're like this is not how this should be. There was clearly like an error made here.
Yeah, she still is beautiful, but like it would have been great fitted.
Yeah. By the way, there's like a TikTok account of the woman that was the wedding planner for Christine or something. Remember I sent you that?
Oh, yeah.
Was anything interesting come out of that?
No,
really, right?
I didn't find anything juicy from it. She was just saying that like there was a snafu that the linens weren't delivered on time, but they did come at 5 in the morning.
Being there.
Yeah.
So the crew.
This looks like such a cute photo. Just how Isabel is like hugging Truly.
Gwen is gonna regret not being in that.
Yeah, that is too bad. I still think about that. That's.
I mean, it's fine. It's not like Christine forgives her, and it's a good learning. It's a good learning lesson for Gwendolyn. Like, ooh, I really fucked up.
Yep.
1846.
Oh, I love Janelle.
Just to be a little bit sexy, and I think that's awesome.
Janelle's like, what else do you want me to say? I support her and I'm happy for her. I don't know what other more sound bites you're gonna get out of me. It's great.
Sexy dress. It's pretty cool.
She's happy.
It's pretty awesome.
Awesome. You got it. 1854.
I'm gonna get married.
Oh,
I think that's the last one. No, I think there's a we got married later, but for now we're safe. Not a lot of talking next.
So
Janelle.
It's this perfect day. The sun is up.
You see the Colorado River. It's pretty wide.
Fast moving river.
Really slow. And then on the other side of the river is this red rock that goes up sheer. It's really heaven today, I think.
Okay.
Down. So when I'm walking down with both of my daughters, I didn't want to do one or the other. I wanted both of them because they've been there for me since day one. I'm excited. I'm ready.
It's day one.
My future bride.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be. Oh, never mind. I lost it. I thought it was that other song.
Gravity's defied when you walk through my town.
Was that a handsome woman?
I don't know who that was.
Aspen? Tell us in the comments. There was a woman in a long red dress that Aspen was like helping to her seat. Was it handsome woman? I don't think she would have gone. I don't think Cody would have let her go.
Maybe like an aunt or something.
Okay, well they're all related. After
Another
all.
sister mom.
Yeah, 1952. I do like the color scheme of this wedding a lot.
Yeah.
I just want to say really quickly, I think this is an insane setup that you have for a wedding, that you have all these people have to walk down a pretty steep hill.
I knew you were going to be like, I don't know about that hill.
Ankles.
That heel.
Just makes me nervous. I mean, I'm glad Peyton is helping her down. I'd be like clutching onto his arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think there's going to be a lot of music happening. So this is going to be Christine and Peyton walking, and they're going to turn a corner, and Peyton's going to go, "He's a good man, Mom. He's a good man."
Good man.
Then we're going to have Peyton pass her off to Rex, her dad, to take her the rest of the way. And that's when I'm like, I was crying, like, gone.
I just love Truly's flourish.
Yeah, it's coming up too. Here's your ring, mother. 2024. What did she say? You deserve all the happiness in the world.
You deserve all the best, mother.
There's something like
Yes. Perfect. 2025.
Next to you is the only place I ever want to be.
I told Peyton, I'm like, am I supposed to be nervous? I'm not even nervous. And then we started walking, and I just looked over at David and was like, oh, there's my heart.
He's a good man. He's a really good man.
Thanks.
Oh, that still makes me kind of cry.
Yeah, that's
I
nice.
walked down the aisle, was very surreal.
You know why it's not as annoying? Because this is Christine's fairy tale, and for him to say that right there was really good for the camera. So that was almost like another gift he was giving his mom. Was like, I'm going to say this really performative thing right now.
Right at the corner as they're coming around. Yeah.
She wants that. She wants that like fairy tale sentence to be said to her.
Yeah, which good for her, right?
I know. Again, this is where the snark goes away. I'm gonna
really quick. Jacob, you're so sweet. Jacob's asking about throwing a wedding shower for me and to see my ring. So here's mine. I know, isn't it gorgeous? I'm like so fucking lucky. Amanda's got her boot lamp up. I'm not gonna sabotage you.
I just started making another drink.
No. I'm not gonna I didn't mean sabotage. I'm not going to surprise you. Amanda does know this time because I know I surprised you with the like, oh, I'm engaged when Christine did it to Janelle. But no, I'm not going to have a wedding shower because we got married on Christmas Eve. So we're just like on paper. It was just like us and the kids and
but
whatever,
she wants requests for European.
Oh yeah.
You know,
UK, England,
same thing,
Britain, all the same thing. Yeah, we want to like in maybe end of March, April, like go on a trip or something to Europe. Don't know where to go, but we'll make that an episode or something.
Yeah, it'll be a girl dinner.
Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, so married lady. I'm complete opposite of Christine's. I want a whole fairy tale wedding. I want a whole thing like. That's complete opposite of what I want, I guess. But good for her, right?
Christine?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2056.
I didn't think that it would make me as emotional as I was. She looks so beautiful and so happy.
Oh. I actually feel bad for Gwen that she missed this.
Yeah, she fucked up.
You guys are gonna love each other. Enjoy each other. Every day is a glorious day. Thank you, sir.
Christine's dad is so fucking cute.
I knew that it was
It's adorable.
This was really real, and it just
He
felt so
seems
right.
much older than Annie, which kind of, right? Does he
Yeah.
not look older?
Oh, way older. He does look way older. He must have been, because was Christine's mom his first? She wasn't the first wife, right?
Yeah, maybe she was actually, because I remember her saying that it was really, really difficult for her when the second wife came in.
Oh, well, then she was really young. That's scary.
All right, I'm at 2131. Yeah, right, Danny. 2131.
Like I wasn't nervous because Christine does. She can ground me. Ready to do this?
Yes.
Let's go.
I can't kiss me.
Annie was only 17 when she got married.
How old was the husband? He's got to be at
30?
least 15 to 20 years older than her.
Like
He
Caleb and
looks like
Maddie.
it. Maybe it is. Like, yeah, how do
20
you say something to your kids when they do the same thing, you know?
2140. That's gross. 2146.
Having such a big part of you guys' special day is such a great honor.
Okay.
Here we are, such a beautiful day, showing the world that they cannot be knocked down. I have known Dave for years. He's the guy that would wake up early and plow in the driveway for a single mother before he went to work. Or despite losing his wife, being left alone with 8 kids, and
Yeah.
working long days, he would come home, skip dinner, and help reconstruct the house to be wheelchair accessible because his neighbor had just become paralyzed from the waist down.
Like, we didn't get that part in the wedding special, did we? Because I remember
I
being
thought we
like,
did.
"What?" We did? Okay, well, that's
I
awesome.
thought we did, but they're gonna cut to Janelle in the audience, in the crowd, whatever, and she has a lot of makeup on, but she looks so fucking stunning. I can't.
Yeah. There's a lot of conversation about that on like the group and stuff, just how like we
She
forgot
looks so
how
great.
gorgeous she looked there.
Mm-hmm.
2218.
That's the man that Dave is. So no one's more perfect to be his better half than our queen, Christine. She's a kind, loving, caring mom, and nothing highlights Christine's heart better than the story told by her daughter, Isabel. Whenever I had troubles or frustrations with friends when I was
Garrison.
younger, my mom would always say, maybe they're going through something hard too, and they just need a little more kindness. I would say it's not time to join hands, but you guys are already doing it. So you guys are already ahead of that. Dave, do you take Christine in front of these witnesses today as your wife, as you cherish her talents and embrace her flaws?
Oh yes, I do.
Oh, yes, I do.
Witnesses today as your husband, as you will cherish his talents and embrace his flaws?
With all my heart, yes. I do.
It's now time to exchange rings.
Here we go.
Truly's come with the flourish.
Thank you. You deserve the best, mother. Thank you.
What a weird thing. Aw.
Truly's not a physical touch person. She hugged me, then she hugged David. She just looks so great. She looks so confident. Having her and David be close has been really, really good for her. She's
Ladies and
blossomed
gentlemen.
so much, and she's just so cool.
I am pleased to finally join these two soulmates and pronounce you husband and wife, still together both in law and in
At
love.
least Truly didn't bite David. Yeah, I'm just trying to play this through, guys, because like we've seen this. So like,
Yes.
you know, please interrupt if you want, but I'm just trying to I'm like tuning this out.
You know, kiss the bride.
David the pump.
Oh, it was so planned. I feel like the foot was
No,
planned.
it was not. Well, it was planned, but then he also didn't commit to it. He kind of like bailed in the middle of the joke.
Yeah. Well, you know why? Because he used all his good jokes up when he was like,
Hey, watch this. Oops, I tripped.
I rolled on the stage.
I
Then
rolled
we're
my
making him
ankle.
like Forrest
I
Gump.
rolled my ankle.
23:56. Okay, so they're hugging, they kissed. Great.
Married.
I think that's the last one. I think that one is the
Married,
last
laid out for a
one.
bit.
She's a heck of a good kisser. Yeah, me too. She knows how to kiss.
Okay.
I felt like the whole world just disappeared around us.
That's nice.
It feels awesome. It just felt
There
perfect.
are a
It's
lot
like
of cameras
perfect
there.
love.
That's great.
Yeah.
All immediate family.
Oh, now it's like the nightmare of the evening is picture time.
This is exactly why I don't want to do any
Oh
sort
my
of like, even my first one, I was like, I think we maybe took like 3 or 4 family photos. That was it. Outside,
Oh.
boom, yes, boom. Not like, never
I
look at 'em again.
remember being like, both me and Brad were both, because we just had it done by the venue. So at one point, the photographer came over, he's like, we got married and we wanted to go to cocktail, and they're like, we're going to do pictures now. And we were both like floored by how, we're like, does this usually happen? We stop the wedding now and we take pictures? I just think it's silly.
Oh, like, wait, but the ceremony was over.
Yeah, but then it's like,
Oh, okay.
now we do pictures, now we stop everything, and then everyone else is enjoying cocktail. I want
Yeah, and then you have to go take photos.
like, and we were gone for like over an hour. Like we were like the last shot of us, there's a shot of us walking away, and they're like, okay, go ahead, you guys go. And we're like holding hands. And then the photographer's like, oh wait, actually, this is a good shot. Turn and look. And we're both like just like, take the fucking shot.
Last one.
We're both fucking over it. 24, 29.
Hey, Maria, everybody.
Oh, you're right. Caleb is wearing his hat for photos. He was just wearing it.
Ew. Maddie, you need to get on that.
Yeah, we're going to be in People magazine. He's going to have to take that stinker off.
No shit. I forgot about that. All right.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful ceremony. There was like several moments where I was emotional and caught up in all of it.
God damn it. Ace and Caitlin pointed out that in these talking heads, Aspen's has like a traveling eye. Like her
Yeah,
one
she
eye.
does.
And like I can't stop noticing it.
Have you never noticed that she has that sometimes?
Never. Especially in this one. Though.
Really?
Like this one.
Yeah, sometimes it shows up more than others. Remember, you and I, we both think that we have like a wonky eye thing that shows up sometimes.
But it looks like her entire eye, like this, is just like rotating around the side.
Yeah.
She's still stunningly gorgeous. And I would
Oh my God, yes.
24-40.
It was really special and beautiful. I thought the ceremony was perfect. I thought everything went by seamlessly. Truly was fantastic. She's very funny.
They're worried about Truly, who's like 13. They're like, Truly was fine. She's
Yeah.
kind of weird. She wore a transition
They
lens.
were all terrified.
Yeah.
She was gonna
Yeah.
she was gonna like have a little nibble, get a little hungry during the ceremony, and
Yeah, gross. I did cry during this part too, of just all the family together, because that's their whole family. They did achieve polygamy success. It does.
and they
work.
did go through a lot of stuff. Truly
Yeah.
went through a lot of shit. Like
Polygamy works if there's no men involved.
yes.
When the women are left to actually think and plan things.
Mm.
24-52. I think Janelle and Christine are now hugging and taking pictures.
Have the relationships that they have been wanting for a very long time. It's a start over. It's a do-over in the very biggest way.
I didn't realize that I could find somebody like her because I dated a lot. And when she came along, it was just too good to be true because it was so easy. It was just easy.
He's very romantic and very sweet. I love the idea of just being your wife for the rest of my
Yep.
life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now we get to have a reception and have fun.
This is gonna be so cool.
Oh, it's gonna be so cool, guys.
You guys, we're in para one. Uh-oh.
Let's get ready to laugh.
I thought we'd get Bob out here in our background.
Oh, perfect. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
So here's the thing with Halloween. It's my grandma's birthday. My My grandmother was raised in this house, so we have to celebrate Halloween. So this year, I decided to decorate the whole house and hauntify it. They have spiders. They have spiders.
Oh, I was actually going to suggest that for this episode, we wear graphic t-shirts because everyone's wearing, Mary says resting witch face, and Blair says something funny too, like witchy.
Oh, pumpkin spice everything. Yes.
Oh, God. I only have one graphic thing that I still wear, and it says, my dog, what is it? Every time I wear it, you're like, what does your shirt say again? Oh, it says, my dog thinks I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh yeah, I thought it was the cat one. I thought you had like a Taylor Swift cat one.
Oh, I do have that as well. I should have worn my Swiftie. I have two of those actually because I accidentally ordered two separate ones.
Or your Doughboys.
Ah, the boys, Mitch.
The boys.
2020.
Oh,
stay tuned for the end of the year when we do our 24-hour poo-a-thon. And continue to send us suggestions for different segments we can do. We'll be doing 24 hours.
Amanda thinks that all of us are going to be on here 24 hours a day, and that we're going to doing like a 24-hour podcast where we come on YouTube and people watch us live.
They will. People.
Isn't that cute?
They can drop in, drop out.
Okay.
We can do an episode in there. We can do it on a Monday even.
Oh,
how
that
fun
would
would
be
it be
fun.
to do this? But we've already, like when we press record, we've already been podcasting for 4 hours.
Okay.
I think this could be really good. We need a producer. 2625. Mary, tell us how it's going to be.
Halloween. The church that we were in, I didn't like it. It was like the devil's
Handsome family.
Oh, it is a
handsome
handsome family.
I was like, oh no, we have to do Halloween here.
What are you using those flowers for?
This was one of two of the big floral arrangements from our commitment.
Why did she keep that?
Years and years ago.
Right, so
and it's very big.
We can use the flowers to like put in front of the headstones.
Blair was legit not even trying to say something funny. He was like,
no, because
it's
not funny. Because it's not funny.
And you could see his face slightly decompress when Mary starts her.
Okay.
His face was like.
I think they think that Mary is, or they think that Blair is funny just because he happens to be gay.
Yeah, of course.
And so therefore he must be hilarious. And he's like, no, I was just asking, could we put the flowers in front of the gravestones?
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
Well, it's like every time he shows up here, I almost feel like he takes a breath, like, even if I just want to be low key, they're gonna laugh at everything.
Yeah, yes, like they want him to be they're gay, which I hate that phrase.
Yeah,
it makes no other sense. I don't know why he keeps going back around.
Well, because I think he's a little camera thirsty.
Oh, okay.
Like McKelty. 20 and Jen. 27 minutes.
No, really, I think that was really good.
He's like, no, really. Stop laughing.
What else are you going to use these for?
Yeah.
I had one on each of the pillars.
By the way, these things have faded.
Oh, yeah.
And also look at us now. So it's like there's no.
Actually, the flowers are very much in the Christine's wedding's color scheme.
Oh, yeah. Autumnal.
Yes, autumnal.
Representation, isn't it?
It's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. We're doing this whole big cemetery situation out in the front yard, so I think it'll be perfect.
I just feel like, what are we laughing at? What did I miss?
Have you been putting up all these comments, right?
Yeah.
Is this where you're at right now? There's one a little bit down here by Megan. This says Mary brings a new Cody item to show and tell every week. It's so true.
Yeah. Here's my blanket. Here's my Halloween stuff. Here's my what does she have at the other house?
I don't know. Now I can't think
furniture,
of it. The wedding certificate,
mission statement. Yeah.
Statement.
God, throw it away, Mary. Jesus.
But yeah, it's like every episode is just like, hey guys, oh look what I have. Look what I found.
Yeah,
Ooh,
throw it away.
In here.
Throw it away.
2737.
The headstones. This stuff of mine, you guys, I haven't had out since Vegas. Wow. I never pulled it out in flag.
You separated all flag stuff from?
No, why?
Nobody decorate for anything in flag.
Nobody came to my house, so why? I used to decorate for every holiday. Valentine's, obviously Thanksgiving and Halloween and Christmas were like big ones. I love to decorate. After I moved to Flagstaff, I did do a tree, I think the first year, and nobody was around to see it. So I quit decorating. And Mary loved to decorate, always. And she always did a beautiful, beautiful job decorating. She really enjoyed that. Like, I remember that she would have different rooms in our house with different themes, like patriotic or whatever. Like, I mean, it's just something that it was kind of like her one of her creative outlets, I think. Well, it was really tough because when we moved to Flagstaff, it was just a little while before COVID hit, and COVID really screwed up everything. And it was really sad to me because the younger kids really counted on those traditions and those get-togethers, and they really wanted them. And some of the older kids and the moms weren't interested in it the same way.
All right, I want to break that down because Robin, in one sentence, changed the story because she goes, we moved to Flagstaff and
I'm just letting Scout out.
okay. She goes, we moved to Flagstaff and COVID hit, and that just made things really hard for us to all get together. And the kids really depended on that. And the older kids just really didn't have an interest in that. You literally just said that COVID hit and you couldn't get together. But now, in the same sentence, she has switched it to, well, the older kids, they ruined it.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like they started having their own life and jobs and children of their own. That's what you get when you're the last wife and you decide to have kids after there are already older kids.
Yes.
What do you want them to do? Just keep coming around because you're annoying, needy, just attention demanding kids want it? That's outrageous.
God, there's full eyelashes in this shot. It's 28:55.
Okay, let's start, you guys. I recognize more now, looking back. I wasn't being my true, authentic self because the people that I was around, I wasn't in alignment with. This is gonna be so cool. But I can be that with Jen and Blair, and it's so empowering to just be able to be me. Like, I can laugh and I can decorate, and who I am as a person is celebrated and appreciated. Oh my gosh. Oh, those are perfect. Oh, Mary's back and she's coming out to play. Going all out. It's going to be super cool.
It's gonna be super cool.
He's getting married this weekend?
The director seemed to really kind of drop that on Mary because it looked like she was about to address the ghost in her hand. She was like, yeah, I got this ghost.
He's gonna be super cool.
So did you hear Christine's getting married today? Mary's like, yeah, I did hear that.
But this ghost is gonna sit on the porch for the 6 trick-or-treaters that are coming this year. It's gonna be pretty cool.
I know.
She wasn't appreciating her humor. Oh, God.
I met Christine's boyfriend, David, at Gwendolyn's engagement party. Evidently, they have since gotten engaged and are now getting married. I don't know when. I don't know any of the details. Christine's clearly said that she doesn't want to have a relationship with me. I 100% respect that. And I wish her the best. I don't wish her any ill will. And I want her to have the love that she didn't have when she was married to Cody.
I think that we repurpose these flowers very nicely.
Who's sitting there?
Was it Bob? Is Bob there?
Keep an eye out, Amanda.
Oh my
I am within the first year of my divorce. You know, like I'm not grieving, you know, oh, I don't get to have Christmas with Cody again.
I was going to say, but people are saying it too. That was what Mary said. Like, I totally respect her wishes and I hope that she's happy. Like, it's like, hey, Cody and Robin, you could take lessons from Mary of all people on how to just like say a blanket statement and come across as kind of human. I'm happy for them. Like, she handled that really well. It made me like Mary.
Yeah.
30,
God,
35.
it's just so sad. Her storyline is decorating for Halloween.
She was in such a good mood, and then they dropped the Christine thing on her, and her mood just dropped immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever. They're so cute. Being able to be in this place now where I can feel like me again is very liberating. And it's very cool, and I like doing it.
I think that's it for Mary's segment, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
Okay, well, bye, Mary. We're just gonna check. See you next week, I guess.
God, I hate this.
We're back in Moab, and it's time to party.
It's gonna get ready to just bring the house down.
Flash mob.
No, here we go.
I feel like for anyone listening on just audio here, like I apologize in advance because I think it's just going to be a lot of like yelling,
Wooing.
Yeah, wooing music. But here we go.
I'm very happy now that I'm married and been with her for a while. Way happy, more than I've ever been. I'm at ease.
Boy happy.
McKelty's right in there.
I think really cool. What was that? David's incredible. Thanks. His family's cool. Thank you. I'm excited you guys to the rest of your lives together. I know. Me too. What are you dreading the most today?
Dancing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of attention. Crowds are okay as long as it's focused on me. It's all good.
I feel like I'm forgetting everything.
No, you'll kick in. You know.
McKelty, shut up.
What
She's
is- I was just gonna say, what is with her like making all these like sexual, like, oh, you're gonna get out
because she's the edgy one in the family.
Save some for later. Ooh.
Stop. There are kids here, and 3 of them are yours.
Yeah, and also like this is our wedding. Can we not have someone just like screaming things out like ow? Ooh. Also, you're gonna see McKelty dancing soon.
Yeah.
Like this throughout the entire reception, and it really fucking annoyed me.
Yeah. 3157.
I was nervous about the dance because you hurt your back playing with your grandkids this week.
Yeah,
He slid down a slide.
I show him how to slide down a slide.
I would be pissed if I were her. I'm not gonna lie.
I was just gonna say that. Like, are you fucking serious?
Like you threw your fucking back out. Like, yeah, now you can't have like he's gonna have painful sex already to begin with, probably because he's older.
Well, now
And,
he's gonna have to do all the work, I think, is more what it is.
and, like the wedding, like you're not gonna be jumping around having fun and dancing, and like you're going to be in pain this whole time.
Yeah, I'd be very pissed. You had one job, and that was just to, wake up, put on your suit, and not do anything else.
Robin was onto something. You can't just throw someone up on a slide. David, life is like a box of chocolates.
So we just kind of sped through it.
And I remember being young and yours like this.
Like apparently they got dance lessons. You couldn't tell. Like
They're not doing anything, but that's
I
fine.
can do this, and it's like, all right, and then ta-da,
We're done.
I hate the end pose with David.
And Christine's got the
by
shot.
way,
Got
can I
it.
just say, for
Hello?
those of you who watched, what? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you're back. You're glitching.
Oh, okay. Oh, you froze up too. Well,
okay.
maybe we're both freezing up. For those of you who watched Natalia Grace, just let me know in the comments, yes or no, if this means anything to you. Just let me know if that means anything to you, or if we were the only assholes who noticed that while we were watching it. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't wait to hear what that
And
means.
now you're going to have to watch it to see it, because Amanda, when you see it, you're going to laugh so fucking hard. I'm not saying I'm a good person. I'm just saying, okay, good. Oh, okay, good. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, a lot of people watch that. Should I watch that? I probably won't, but maybe.
Okay, okay.
3250. All right. The dance
I'm
is
so
over.
glad we all
The
found
dance.
each other, and then you know what I was talking about.
I love you did it. Thank you. Thank you.
I love you too.
He's like, I want to sit down.
Yeah.
Hayden wants to dance with you.
I'll dance with Peyton in heartbeat.
Like I want him to have a muscle relaxer. Like when you
Oh,
throw your back
yeah.
out, that is no joke.
For sure. And it's still light outside here. All right, so we're dancing, bare feet.
I think out of all of the weddings that we've had, the dancing has been such an important part of
Oh,
it.
I hate that. I don't think they understand like everyone dances at weddings. Like, do the Brown family, do they know that that's what people do when they go to parties and dances?
That's one of
with
the
a
only
DJ?
common things in all weddings, I would say, is that at some point there's dancing. Or someone
We're
dances
expecting
for you.
all of you to dance, in fact, at this party.
Yeah.
What we don't is like the performances in-house. You know, like when you don't have guests and a DJ.
3330 here, Peyton.
He's a good man, and I do believe that they will be happy together. Really where I'm at is Christine's happy, and that's great. Everybody's going to have a fun time. I'm going to be left out of the party, and I do have FOMO.
He's such a
Good
loser.
Yeah, I know. Loser.
Yeah, when someone gets married, that's it. So it's definitely closing a certain chapter. I just want her to be happy.
We can tell.
God.
We're dancing, and suddenly someone brings David out on the floor.
Wanted to point out that Tony has now abandoned the long sleeve untucked button up and is now just down to a black tee.
Sexy.
It's been an hour. He couldn't take the heat.
I'm gonna guess Caleb is wearing a hat.
Oh yeah, there's
Okay.
in every picture there's like a good shot of everyone dancing and then there's a hat, a white
Did
hat.
anyone else catch David at the end of that? He went like a peace sign.
Oh, I
He
didn't.
did like a lip seal.
Sexual.
I don't like that.
Okay, here comes
David has sex.
Yeah, lots of it apparently, like crazy.
He's
sex.
like,
ew. I'm coming. Here comes the flash mob.
I really love Moab.
Here it comes. Here it comes. You're getting close. You're getting close. 34 times. I'm like running through like a list of all the like weird things. Guys.
Oh, Christine is like swinging from the chandeliers though.
Yeah.
Like I think he's overwhelmed.
I feel like he's silent though. Yeah.
Like,
I feel like she's
might
making
have
all the noise.
Thrown his back out a different way or done it on purpose just to be like, I'm gonna need take it easy tonight.
3410.
Oh.
Here's flash mob.
And I'm
Right.
like, babe, what are you doing? And how are you doing? And he's like, my back is killing me. I'm like, you don't have to dance. Let's just go back.
Oh, he knows he has to dance, babe. We're all women after all.
And I look around and everybody's doing the same.
We say you don't have to, but you do.
You're dancing. You're dancing. Or that's going to be mentioned in 25 years that in passing. Look at this cool dancing. It's so revolutionary. And then at one point they do this.
Yeah.
So my sister
one.
She contacted hundreds of people.
What song do you think this was to? Do we know?
Come true.
I don't know.
I loved it.
Well, I hope it's not the song that's playing because it doesn't match at all.
I wonder what their first song was. Like their first dance song. Do we know?
I don't know.
Ooh, if someone can Google while we're recording, I wonder what, because that says a lot.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
30.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
would
probably
love to
like
know. I always want to know that.
It's probably like Kenny Loggins' Pooh Corner.
I'm trying to think
Rainbow
of what...
Connection.
Yeah, I would
or Kiss the Girl.
Oh, something.
Would
Disney.
that be?
Let Me Call You Sweetheart, David or Jacob says.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you know? I'm sure I've told the story before, but for my best friend Jenny's wedding, I couldn't be there because I was doing a show in Florida. So her mom, and Jenny always said, I want you to sing at my wedding. And so I sent her mom, Pam, a recording of me singing At Last. I like went into like a studio and did this and sent it just so that I could sing at her wedding. And then her mom took it and they played it at the wedding to a slideshow of pictures of me and Jenny.
Oh, and you were there or you were not?
I wasn't there.
That's so weird.
I was like, why did you do that? It's so weird. I've meant it to be for like
At Last with the two of you.
Yeah, it was supposed to be for like their first dance or as Jenny walks down the aisle or something. So I was singing as part of the wedding, not here's a separate slideshow of Jenny and her best friend.
So what did Jenny say when she got this cool surprise?
I think everyone was, I think they did it like to be funny though. Jenny like loved it.
Or did she think like, oh, Amanda made this slideshow for me that she sang along to?
Jenny's mom was one of those, we don't have these, but one of those cool moms. Like one of the parents that you knew that was cool. Both of her parents were so cool.
I obviously am.
Yeah, of course.
My kids don't think so, but
probably are. I think you are. I don't know what the kids think. But I think they did it to be funny. And like everyone in the wedding, like I guess knew who I was. So it was probably like weird but funny. But also like
it's funny that you have no idea. Like you're just like smoking a bong. You're smoking drugs on the other side. Yeah. You're singing At Last to Jenny.
Oh my God. I was
That's
like,
funny.
Thanks. All right.
God, I forgot that was a thing. I think I had a slideshow too. Oh,
you had a what?
God.
A slideshow?
We might have had a slideshow. That was big at that time.
I like when you see pictures of everyone as like kids.
Yeah, I think it's cute too.
35 minutes. Do this.
It was.
That was really awesome. Oh God, the cheering, the white girl cheering and screaming. I can't.
Okay, we're getting into the nitty gritty, guys. So get your towels ready because we're about to get horny over here. We got the naked cakes, the cakes of the naked. They look really pretty though. I'm at 3546.
This is a perfect day. I never in a million years thought it would be one of my sister wives getting remarried. Ready?
Ready.
This feels like all the other weddings that we've had that have been beautiful, that I knew were right. I knew that it was the best thing ever. That's this too. That's this too. That's a huge piece. You ready?
I'm not going to shove it.
Oh, here it goes.
The cake was delicious. We cut it.
Yeah, if you're only listening on audio, we're so sorry because it's just woohoos. It's just a lot of woohoos.
Jean says, per the People article, after a passionate kiss, they were introduced as Mr. and Mrs. Woolley to cheers from the crowd as Amanda.
I lost. What an insane song for a girl and her best friend also slideshow. Because it's a song.
That's why it's so funny. It
along.
Makes no sense.
It wasn't like Bosom Buddies from Mame. It was At Last, which is a wedding song that I intended for her and her husband.
Or like what I've been looking for from High School Musical, as
that
I still have that song from you and Nick sang. Okay, so really quick before you play this, for those of you who are listening, obviously, you're not gonna be able to see this, but I took a little like time progression photos in preparation for this week's cover, which is, gotta take that down. Eyes Wide Shut, Eyes Wide Woolly.
Yeah.
And obviously that's a take on this photo of Tom Cruise and what's her name? Nicole Kidman. But just the performativeness of Christine with the arms. Like they start here and then she starts to do this like, I'm a porn. Like I've seen, this is how porn people kiss. Like that's what that feels like to me.
That, especially that shot right there is pretty porny.
Yeah, just like the arms around and then like this.
That was
the straddling. And look at McKelty in the back left with Tony.
Because McKelty wants to make it clear. I have sex too with Tony. I'm
Oh
sexual.
yeah, and McKelty dances kind of like Elaine, like with her legs spread apart, like she's like grinding all the time. That's her move.
Yeah. Well, she's a very sexual person, her and Tony.
Okay, so let's take this all in as they make out. Gross.
Cake.
No one wants to see
Each other.
this.
We're not gonna do the smashing.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, don't do that. No.
Ew, I don't like the readjustment for the tongue.
And his hands are straight down to his sides. And she's really like
He's like getting
fast,
her like,
and she's doing like a fast head changing sides thing. And he's like, just his arms just out, wow, kiss me really hard. This is woolly.
This was like very different.
McKelty.
Shut up, McKelty. That was good on Christina. Oh, we are. Although I don't want to see that from her.
David's like, I just need to take a Tylenol PM.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need to lay in traction for a little bit. if fire up the Theragun.
They're a heating pad at the office of the hotel in Moab. I mean,
I think we're gonna have to pack up the immersion table.
I mean, there's not much he could have done. I feel like she would have just had to service him, maybe. She could sit on his face.
Oh no, his neck? Not now.
Well, she kind of prop herself up on her knees, though. You kind of go like half up, half down.
Stop it. No.
A David Woolley's face. 36-47.
And she should be very comfortable with her husband. And so this was a really awesome thing to see. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. He wants that night to end.
He was over it.
Wedding was a party. You have
to
dance.
There's
God.
McKelty dancing.
McKelty's doing this thing.
That's Garrison, I think.
Oh, Hunter is wasted having the time of his life, and I
Get
love
it.
In a long time. It felt like
Okay. Amanda, do you want to address the herp in the room?
Zipping the lip on that. Speaking of lips.
I like to think that Gabe was just making out with a girl who like maybe was about to get her period. She's broken out. And then because he's like, I was going to say like a feminist, but I don't know where he aligns politically.
I think feminist.
Gabe has a lot of pimples around his mouth.
I think the problem is he's been picking at a specific pimple right here.
Like he thought there was like a head and he could like, and every time he looks, he's like, oh, the head's there. And it's like, no, it's not. The head's not there. Leave it alone. Don't touch.
I mean, look, girl, we've been there.
You know what I need to
there.
You know what I need? D, I wanted to see Hunter take that shirt off, right? I think we need to do a PSA. Everyone needs to get those little zit stickers, those little like pimple. No, there's no.
I'm thinking of a wart. I'm thinking of a wart thing.
No, it's like the like colloidal patches. Get them at TJ Maxx, wherever. They're super cheap. Like you just put them on, and they are miracle workers.
They dry right up.
Suck that shit out. Yeah. So everyone get those.
Gabe should have worn a Band-Aid on his lip like Michael Scott.
Oh,
I have
or yeah, why don't guys do that? Can they just like grow out a beard and like cover up their zits? I would have been bearded my whole life.
If I was a guy, I would wear makeup all the time to cover up patches.
I did that with my brother once.
Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't. That always seemed
unfair to me
I'm like,
as a girl. Yeah, you can matte that thing down. Even just a little dot of powder sometimes is enough to like.
Pack of 300 on Amazon, says Joe in Salt Lake City. All right, we're almost done here. We're not actually that far ahead, that longer than we usually are. Oh my God, I just had a stroke. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Here comes
David's hilarious friend doing a striptease.
This, even when we watch this on the special, it comes across as very homophobic and just like outdated as a joke. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah,
as a joke.
Not funny at all.
Dance for another dude. How crazy would that be?
No. The song, the music.
Antichrista, H-I-R-P, H-I, oh my God, R-P-E-S. I have herpes. Herpes. 3736.
A special dance for David. And Mike kept telling me Jared has a special dance.
Oh, God. This is so
this guy's just not funny. Like it
just doesn't
everyone's
really
uncomfortable. Bail. Like, like he should have done the first thing and be like, haha, just kidding. But he kept going.
Right. Yeah. Save it to bail.
He's one of my kids, but not my kids. They want to do a lap dance.
Ew, he's not really getting into it.
It's just not
And then
funny.
she's like, no, it's my turn now.
No, he motioned me over to dance for you.
There's like little kids. Her grandchildren are there.
Tony's face just went like, because his senpaku just went the most senpaku.
Well, he's still watching.
Oh, he's loving this. Are you kidding?
He's actually got like front
He's
row
taking
view to
a
watch Christine. He's looking at Christine in the eye.
Taking a mental snapshot of this for later.
This is really well. At least it makes sense when Christine's like, "Yeah, I drank too much." I was like, "Oh, okay. You just don't know how to handle your liquor."
I would be embarrassed if I watched this back. And again, I'm sure I did embarrassing things at my wedding and at that bachelorette party, but like, thank God it's not.
Did you straddle a grandpa?
Maybe I could have.
Also, Christine, his back is out. Like his C4 is
probably. He gets to sit, so this is fine. This is as good as I can get. 38-25. While I'm done.
Mom could not let David's friend be the only one giving him a lap.
No,
she is fully no. This is like really inappropriate. Like I would be if I was in this.
She's
room.
not in on the joke. She's doing this for like.
She's trying to get his dick hard.
Oh God! Well, he's like halfway to paralyzed at this point. I don't think it's gonna happen.
There's no feeling down there right now. There's a
no, numb. His sciatica is. It's
38-36.
There too. Yeah, that was not so awesome. I wish I didn't have to see that.
Yeah.
And that's all that needs to be said.
I had to be like, okay, this okay. Because I just never have seen Christine do anything like this before.
Lena says Tony will bring up Christine's lap dance every family gathering. He totally will too. Oh, like what Christine did that wedding. She was lap dance.
Yeah, Christine. Wait. Oh no, I'm not going to do
it. Right? I can't.
It's so hard.
Go. What's one of his lines? Tacos. Tres leches cake.
Tres leches cake. And 4,000 street tacos.
Now, in that voice, bring up Christine's lap dance at like a Seder.
Oh, well, Christine over here. No, don't call her grandma. Call her slut because she's a slut. You know he's gonna say something like that.
I know.
I'm surprised he still did that because I thought you went through like menopause and everything.
Ew,
you know he's saying that.
And Christine's like, "Hi, yeah, that was 15 years ago. You still talking about
last
that."
time she had something in her vagina was a tampon when she had her period.
Okay, let's finish
like,
that.
He's just that asshole. He will.
We're at 38-57 on a picture of Christine in her fucking dress, which it's fine. You never need. It's imprinted on my brain. You never need to show us it again.
We came from a very conservative culture, but I love that she felt comfortable enough to feel beautiful enough, and it's great. I love it, even though it was a little bit of a like. I don't know if I should be watching.
No,
this.
we're with you there, Janelle. I love Janelle.
I drank way too much.
Don't blame it on the drinking. You wanted to do it.
You know what? It's great just to show that I love you in front of people. And it's great that I'm so confident that I can show you how much I love you. I had to bottle up.
You know, I agree with all that, Christine. You went a bit too far. It went a bit far.
Yeah, just like, oh yeah, I drink way too much. That's it.
Yeah, like
Shouldn't have done it. Embarrassed. Hopefully, my grandkids are so young they'll forget it.
Yes. Oh yes, for sure. Because she was like this is him.
Yeah.
like his package, and she like
Yeah, and then she did like a downward like shimmy, sort of like
she lifted her
like a
dress.
thrusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a thrust, and then she like sat herself, I think.
Yeah, she gotta get that good. She gotta
Like
get
came
right
back
on that.
around. She went around and did like
You
a
gotta center. Right. 39:26. We're almost done.
All that love that I felt inside, I just got to shower onto you.
Yeah. Yeah.
no. These glow sticks. Oh,
I love it. It was a great day.
David's in the center just going, oh my God. Can we
ow. Oh.
Because at one point he says, let's get out of here, Christine. Like it's about to throw it down.
It was a perfect day. It was a perfect day.
Everything was just magical. It was awesome.
I feel lucky and fortunate to have even more family now. And that's really what it feels like. Like it just feels like family.
Mom is on the moon.
My mom.
My mom is on the
Her name isn't Mom.
I think that David's family and my mom's family get along extremely well. It couldn't have been better.
Thank you for explaining that to us.
Getting married so fast. I think I've had to like constantly feel like I'm trying to catch up with them. But I think that I've gotten time to like get to know David and to get to know him like as a father and as like someone who's just like a really awesome guy. I couldn't imagine a life without him now.
All right, get us out of here. Form that line. I remember before I left Cody standing on my porch outside in Flagstaff.
Oh, this made me cry.
Being so scared about what the future looked like because I didn't know. I knew I had to leave Cody, but I didn't know anything else. I hoped that my kids would be okay. I hoped that I would still have a good relationship with Janelle. I hoped to be in another relationship. I hoped a guy would love me and find me attractive and want to marry me.
That's the part that always hits me the most is when she says that, when that finds me attractive. Because again, that's how when I got back into dating, that was my biggest fear.
Oh yeah. I mean, like my
Real.
ex, like I don't think he ever like said like, oh, you're beautiful or you're really pretty. Or I remember we've talked about like I think we did an old, I don't know, was it like a AMA or something? And we talked about like our wedding days. And that was like one of the things where I'm like, yeah, I mean, again, now in retrospect, all this shit makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was never like, oh wow, you look beautiful or anything like that. But when you don't know any different, you don't know.
Well, I will tell you, I've never gotten more words of affirmation than when I was with Radu. He
Really?
did was, it was constant. So like it's not necessarily
Well, that's true. That's true.
41:14.
Hey, good night.
We're done with the wedding.
I had no idea this was waiting for me.
God.
No
I can't wait to take
idea
my bra off. My
that
back
I would
hurts.
find the love of my life and have the support of all of my kids. It's the most complete feeling I've ever felt in my whole life.
They really like that arm up, like victory thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice though. Great.
Yeah.
All right, next time.
Next time on
Here we
Sisterhood.
do. Here we do. Here we go.
Since we've actually paid off the property.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't really know what's going on.
I meet my real estate agent out here on Coyote Pass because Robin, I think, was the last to give up on the dream. But she's finally
Weird how that happens.
Go ahead and sell. I think they're worried about whether I'm going to be fair or not because divorce just takes away all trust.
So did you like that attorney that I sent to you? I mean, we're all set to go.
I hate saying this, but it's not the most civil of relationships anymore. No. She thinks about
Could be.
screwing me over all the time. She's got nothing but, oh no, God, how could I him?
Time to be a cactus.
The level of paranoia is like nothing I've ever seen.
Yeah, you could see his blood pressure rising, his heart rate rising as he's talking about like, no, he's gonna.
But the reality is they aren't. That's the other. That's what's even crazier watching it is you.
They just want fair.
They aren't. Yeah.
That's
completely.
He's so simplistic, narcissistic that it's like, oh, well, that's projection.
Yeah.
That's obviously what you're doing.
It's just to the
He's
basic.
so dumb.
All right.
Be gentle, be pokey. I will do what I need to do.
Okay, I'm
I'm not here to be walked over.
Yeah, you say that, Mary, but like I'm really losing faith in the worthy of it all.
Let's see it.
Okay, we did it. Walter, what do you think? We did it!
Oh, I love that cell all the way. Gwen watching like. Yes, seriously, we all did it. All of us should like put an arm up in victory.
These comments today were really a couple new people that did not like me.
Amazing.
Amazing. I mean, I love you guys. I can't wait to read these back because especially at the end with the David. Somebody get David a wheelchair. All of this is great. David sits down the second the camera's out of it. She's out of camera shot.
He's getting in the car and he looks like that GIF from Jim on The Office where the seat just goes all the way down.
Yeah. Pretty, but I brought Walter up for the good. All right, can you guys check out our Patreon, especially TRP. Check out those back episodes, the backlog, and you know what's coming up. Join our Facebook group. All that good stuff. Can you
all that good stuff
Jody?
Next week, same time, same place, noon Central on Monday. And until next time, Wally,
you're all adults. Bye. Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment. And click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast. That's patreon.com/trpod. And We Love to Hate TV. Patreon.com/Love to Hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.